Welcome everyone to the watch-along of Man United against Bournemouth. Merry Christmas as well. That's why I've got the Santa hat on today. We have got a stellar cast ready to bring you the big game because this is huge. It means the table shifts dramatically if 3 points are our way. Nathan Ellington in the middle. How are you, Nathan?
Good.
New position for you in the middle of the watch-along. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I like playing up front.
Yeah, we're like the wing-backs trying to mark you. Scotty's here as well. How are you, Scotty, mate?
Yeah, good man. I was gutted that I didn't get a hat.
We've only got one Santa hat.
It's not fair, that.
And the only Christmas thing on screen is that, which that already exists. So this is like a little tree branch with some lights on, and they've just thrown some tinsel around it. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. Let us know. We've got the comments on here. Joe Smith is on one of his lovely holidays, and Jay's at the game, so you've got us today, and we're excited. Get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from and what you think ahead of the game. Firstly, we'll crack on with the team news. I mean, the big news you'd say is Rashford nowhere near the actual squad again. Nathan, how do you digest the Rashford situation?
Yeah, I've mentioned it a bit before, but I think, look, if he's not playing well and he's not really working as hard as we all want him to be, you know, he has to really sit out of the side for a bit, get a breather off the side, don't even be on the bench, look at it from the outside and really assess what's going on with himself. And then hopefully once he's showing that back in training, he's got the drive and the desire to come and help the side score goals and win games. That's when I think he'll be able to do that. This is the best chance he'll be able to do that from coming out. Yeah. And then kind of like the shackles are off, the pressure's off. You can think about your game more and then you can go on from there.
Scott, is this Amarin's doing or is this Rashford's doing? Is Amarin just leaving him out? Or is Rashford sort of saying, well, if things are going to change in January, I'll take a back step from here?
I think it's Amarim's doing, really. I think as we've seen through the players, for the team that is selected so far, he's willing to give everybody a chance. And I don't think Rashford has done himself any favours when he's been picked. I don't think he's scored a couple of goals, but I don't think his performances have been anything to say, right, well, you've cemented that place, particularly not in a way like a Mazraoui or an Ahmad have. You said them place right straight away. Rashford had the opportunity post Ten Hag. I think a lot of people expected there to be this bounce in the team, but particularly in Rashford because his form was in a lull under the previous manager. That hasn't materialised, and then off the back of not being selected for the City game, he comes out and does an interview which has left bad taste in some fans' mouths. And for me personally, I have several different trains of thought around Marcus Rashford and his future at Old Trafford. I have sympathy with him because he's a talented player that's come through a club at its most turmoil time during my life. Do you know what I mean? It's been the hardest time to be a Manchester United academy player, and a lot of the time he has bore the brunt of that, being a local lad and being the consistent United player through the managers, really, all the way through since Van Gaal. So I have that sort of sympathy with him. But United have got rid of bigger, better, more important players in the past, and a lot of the air around him is, how do you replace Marcus Rashford? And I said, for me, I think we already have, because who are we replacing? We're not replacing the 30. He didn't score 30 goals last season. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think that it's a position we're looking to fill, that left winger that he wants to operate at. The Amarim system doesn't work for Marcus Rashford, and I understand that if he wants to go, if Amarim wants to go, for me it's reaching end of days. I just don't want it to get to the state where you've got the whole bed sheet at the Spurs game was just embarrassing for many levels.
Yeah,
you just want it to like a parting of the ways and like, listen, all the best and see you later. That's it.
Do you sell Rashford? Because obviously we're talking about replacing him, and this is all ifs. January is still yet to come, and we don't know what's happening. But the fact that he's not even on the pitch or even able to show his abilities and talents and quality, which we do know he has, does it make it hard for United to sell him? Or does it even decrease his value we can sell him for when he's not even sort of in the shop window, so to speak, saying, listen, I'm up for grabs here, come and get me. And who's going to go get him?
Listen, anyone can go on YouTube and get highlights really about what Marcus Rashford is capable of doing. I don't think he needs to be in the so-called shop window for any prospective clubs to go, right, well, we're after this. His problem is that the left wing across Europe and all the big teams, it's a position that's been filled. There's a lack of options as to...
We are back. Lost a little bit of connection there, but we are still chatting about Marcus Rashford. He's not even in the squad. We'll get to the entire team news, but Rashford, obviously one of the biggest headlines, again not in the squad. My question to Nathan there was about the idea that we may never see Rashford on a pitch at Old Trafford again. All of this is speculation, but that's a sad way to sort of see it end.
I don't think it will be the last time we see him. I think we will see him again. I think he's here in the squad. He's going to be training with the squad as well. So there's a long time until the end of the season. And like we said, there's not too many options for him to go to. So he's going to be part of the manager's options. There might be injuries. He might be the only player fit that needs to play. So he's going to come back. And like he was just saying there about Rooney, when he said, I want to go and all of that. But then things do change day to day, week to week. So you could see Rashford coming in, working hard, scoring and working hard together, and then you might see him play. Because look, I know you say he doesn't work well on that left side of that kind of formation. But at the end of the day, if you're working hard and you're scoring goals, look what Ahmad's doing. He's left wing back. Do we say he's a left wing back? No, that's not really his position. But he's going, you know what, I don't care where you want me to play. I'll play there. Put me in the tail, I'll play there too. Put me in the right up the top, I'll play there too. And I'll work hard and I'll make half chances into chances. I'll score goals from these things of lost causes. So you just got to have the right attitude, I think. Rashford could fit here if he worked hard and just put himself about. Put himself about. Imagine he put himself about and he's already scored them a few goals. The difference is he's not playing well at all. And it doesn't even matter when he scored them goals for me. I'm like, still played crap. Yeah. I want you to play really, really well. So,
what do you think, Nathan? Do you think he will go? When your heart of hearts, do you think?
I think he will. I think he will in the end. But that's the thing. Right now, I think he will because of the way things are. We all think he will because, this is the way the situation is. But it could easily happen where he gets brought back in, he comes off the bench, runs someone down, and it starts working hard, and we're actually playing good football. Yeah. And then he gets a goal. The next minute, he's like, "Oh, he's back on. He's playing again. Oh, you know what? I'm loving it now. I want to stay."
Has this
easy?
Has this ever happened to you in your career, Nathan? Where there's been a breakdown with a team or a manager, and then you've had this sort of situation?
There's been loads of breakdowns. To be fair, look, when I went to West Brom. I went there and I didn't start games. I was used to playing games every single week, and being a top scorer in the team or in the league or whatever. I get to the Premiership, get to West Brom, and then I'm not playing. I find myself on the bench a lot. Still managed to be top scorer. The chairman said no one's going anywhere, and that's it. You're going to stay here. No one's going anywhere. We're going to go back up next year. So I had to play the whole season not wanting to be there, and then the following season came, and then another manager came in. And then things started going really, really well. And for me, what a bad what a bad bunch of moves happened to me then is I left for the second season and they got promoted back to the Prem. And I was at the Championship with Watford. We missed out on the playoffs and I was staying in the Championship. Yeah. So what bad move that was.
Yeah, sorry for bringing it up. Right, let's get into the rest of the team. So you got Onana in goal and then your back three of Martinez, Maguire and Mazraoui. I mean, there's been a lot of attention on Mazraoui being one of the signings of the summer for United. Him and Martinez definitely are the two that you'd always pick. Maguire, I've liked some of Maguire's performances, although he has been under a bit of criticism about the last game or so. You happy with that back three? You thinking this is what works for Amorim?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people expected Maguire to sort of, come towards the end of his time at United, especially with Amorim. But it's been great. I thought the game against City in particular, it was like any criticism that you'd laid at him, that was Maguire pretty much at his best. I think the goal was against the run of play, and there was no mistake on his behalf for that. But I've been really impressed with Maguire. Martinez, you go back to the City game, great ball over for the goal for Ahmad, and I think that's something we've missed when he's been injured. And then I put a post out against the Spurs game because Martinez, there's a lot more errors that are creeping into his game. Now, this isn't a whole criticism saying that Martinez is a dumb player or anything, but I'm saying that we're seeing mistakes that weren't evident in his first season, so I do get a little bit worried. But, in terms of what a defender he is on his day, brilliant Mazraoui, as you say there. Not only the best signing for United, I think he's probably one of the best signings pound for pound in the Premier League this year.
Yeah, indeed. We do think De Ligt is still suffering from the midweek illness, so that's why he's obviously not in the squad at all. But when it comes to Maguire, I think he's got what is needed in the squad in terms of you can put a little bit of criticism on certain elements of his ability, but our attitude feels like it's right, and maybe that's what Amorim is looking for. Players with good attitudes.
Yeah, I think, you know what, with Maguire, I've been one of the first to say I don't think he should be at United from when we were playing four at the back. But now this suits him perfectly. So although I might have said that before, now it's a completely different thing. He's part of a three now, where he's going to be protected from in front. He's going to be protected from his teammates next to him. He's got that extra man beside him, extra man in front. So I believe that this is right up his street, and he done really, really well. As you said there, he's been doing really well in the last couple games that he's been playing at centre-back. And just because that's what he does, even for England, that's the formation we were playing at the time, and he always done okay then. So I'm saying, look, he deserves a spot in the squad, for sure.
Mazraoui dropping back into becoming one of the three there at the back. We can only speak about as highly as we can for praise. I mean, even I was getting a lot of City fans texting me about Mazraoui over after the derby, after the win, just saying you got a player on your hands there. A different sort of role for him today, but you still expect a very professional and Mazraoui type display.
He just does everything so gracefully on the pitch. It's like he doesn't seem to deliberate too much on what he's going to do. It's such a natural ability that he's got, the way he reads the game, the way that he passes and moving, the way he sort of can predict the way strikers are going to go around him. The game against City, I thought it was him, Doku. Doku was the only threat. Doku was the only threat that was coming down from City that game. And Mazraoui had him in his pocket all game. He's a sensational footballer. And I'll be honest, when we signed him alongside De Ligt, I thought, all right, well, we're getting an extra player there. Don't know much about him. And I'm like, mate, he's the first person in that team.
Yeah.
He really is. He really is.
He really is. There's been, I mean, we sort of skipped over Onana because there's been some sort of criticism around his season so far. The mistakes have been creeping in. Again, we mentioned Martinez there. Season 1 Onana, where all of the eyes were on him because he was playing in such a different way than we've expected over the last 10, 11 years with David De Gea. It was such a change, wasn't it? And everyone loved, from other teams, loved giving him stick. I felt like last season was a little bit different. But this year, again, it's like, I'm finding it. Every time he's on the ball on that edge of his seat, come on, Onana, you got this. And I'm begging him to be a success because, again, I like his attitude. But he needs these, to keep these clean sheets and keep building, don't he?
We need to not talk about him. We just need to stop talking about him.
I've gone back.
Just leave him alone and let him do his thing quietly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What's the Jose Mourinho quote for saying anything I'm going to get in trouble? I think that's for speaking.
I prefer not to speak.
I prefer not to speak, and that's where I am on Onana because, you look at the first season and the errors. Last season, I had a bit of sympathy with him because Ten Hag just pretty much allowed him to get shot at more than Neo in the Matrix. It's like, I think he was like faced like 500 shots, didn't he, over the space of 4 games or whatever. Yeah. So you had a little bit of sympathy with him there. And then this season, again, you're getting sort of the silly mistakes are creeping in. My criticism is that Onana was brought in for his distribution, and I think you look at the City game, it wasn't there at all. I was like a little bit worried in terms of his choices of passing. When he does receive the ball, okay, he can have a bit more of a connection with the back line than De Gea did, but it's like, do you weigh up, was De Gea a better goalkeeper, and is that worth more than the so-called distribution that we supposedly signed Onana for? Flip side of it, we've got Bayern Day, that's the other option. So
that is the eruption.
Let's leave that one out. Let's leave that one out. No, but you know what? I've got a slightly different opinion on Onana because I do like his footwork. I do like his calmness on the ball. Okay, he might not always reach a player, not always, but most of the time when he uses left foot or right foot, it's usually pinged quite nicely. His short passing is good. The one thing that I really don't like about him is that he makes errors that you just never seen in real life. Like it's like glitches, like FIFA glitch goals, and you're thinking, what's going on here? 100%. Why are you leaning already? Why are you leaning before the player shot? And then it's a killer. So he's letting in goals that you just would never expect to be goals, but then he'll save us. Yeah. With so many great saves. He's done already. So well. This is what happened. I was on the WatchAlong and I was like, you know who? I want to say something about a player. And I was thinking in my head, should I say it? The minute I said it, he went and stood there and let the goal in. And then the next one as well after that, whatever it was. So 2 games on the trot, he just let me down. And I thought, I haven't said anything for all that time. Let me not say anything ever again about this guy. Just let him carry on doing what he's doing. It's a nightmare. But there's the same thing with De Gea. So De Gea was the other way around.
That's it.
No good with his feet, but great saving. So then you're like, it's the same. It's really the same, isn't it? But just the other way around. You're going to get the glitch stuff, and then you're going to get the great stuff where you think, no other player does that. I still think there's still a chance for him to stay here, and hopefully he will get rid of them stupid mistakes, or maybe he'll make enough saves that he will have some in the bank for when he does them stupid mistakes.
His credit's low though now, isn't it?
His credit's low.
FIFA glitch is a great way to describe it.
FIFA glitch. I'm going to use that one, definitely. Smash the like button, by the way. There's over 2,000 of you watching. Only 164 likes. What are we playing with there? It is the Bournemouth, obviously, watch along. We're about 40 minutes away. I'm going to ask you now, because some of the comments are highlighting our left-hand side here. Malacia, he started for the first time since the Arsenal game. Wasn't the greatest performance, and probably a game we'd like to forget. A lot of people are 2 or 3. They're saying in the comments.
The game in Europe, he wasn't good.
Bodo Glimt.
That was the game where he wasn't good. We want to forget that, for sure. But the Arsenal game wasn't as bad. No, I'm saying he wasn't as bad. He improved a bit more. I think he did a better job because he had Saka, didn't he, to deal with.
If you look at the Arsenal game, we only conceded because they started playing football coached by Sam Allardyce. No, it's true though, isn't it? Like considering Malacia had not played for 18 months before that Bodo Glimt game, and we were all watching the match, and he looked like he was running in treacle down that left-hand side. Now when you seen him, but then when you seen Amorim have that sort of faith in him to play him up against one of the best players in the Premier League, which is a massive step up from Bodo Glimt, with respect. Saka didn't really cause much problems. Yeah. It took Arsenal to play set pieces to score, so that's a decent, that's a decent transition to in performance. But I think he's been all right down that left-hand side. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be. That's going to be his position. He's going to nail it on. But Malacia he's all right.
The wing backs then, and being them, obviously that position is so important in Amorim's team. Do you think they are strong enough for him going forward, Malacia and Delo, or may they be sort of the first positions that we look at and think, let's get some new people in?
I'm thinking definitely we need to get players in that can attack better and create chances or score goals as well. I know that it's not really a goal-scoring position, but they've got to be able to support, the two tens in this formation and the number 9, because you've got to get balls in. You need to be overlapping. You need to be able to get balls in. So Dalot, I don't see it happening a lot with him, although he's done okay. Malacia as well, he's crossed a couple balls into Højlund. I remember one good ball, but that's just one ball so far. So I want to see a lot more from that area, and the 10s as well. The 10s, sorry. Ahmad, your spot is safe. The other side, I want to see someone who's really comfortable off the left side, who's just as potent as an Ahmad. Then we're going to start to look really good. Yeah. Because I think Mazraoui would probably be the right wing back.
I think so.
That would be a nailed down spot for him. And then the back three will be any one of you want to choose from. And then it's just like the left side and the left side 10. They're the two positions that I really want to see change.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Mazraoui as being maybe the prototype of that sort of wing-back position, when we were speaking before and reeling off his attributes of what he's great at, crossing, tackling, that position needs to have everything, don't they, in the toolbox. You need to be able to get forward, cross the ball in, but equally be able to get back. And that's why I was saying I don't think Marcus Rashford is built for that. I don't think he's ready for the number 10 positions either. But Malacia hasn't got the sort of the strength, the depth that Mazraoui has in his game. The reliable players, Malacia and, Delo to a lesser extent, to be honest, but I think Delo's better on the right-hand side. But they've certainly got to be the two positions that we're looking at in the summer. We can't rely on Luke Shaw or wait.
He's gone, mate. He's injured in it so much. Yeah. You can't really rely on that.
LMP22KZ says, Onana, the super chat says, Onana's had 2 to 3 bad games this season and was a standout, and some of the early games played really well. Every player has form. As long as they are back to normal now, everything should be okay. Smash that like button. Thank you very much for all watching us here. I'm going to move up to the midfield too now. Manu and you guys. I mean, I'm really glad that Mainoo's found himself back, found himself fit, and Amorim, in those early days of Amorim coming in, the excitement on social media with these one-on-one chats that were photographed of like Amorim chatting to Mainoo, and you really think like, if there's maybe a coach that makes Mainoo world class like we know he's going to be, Amorim boosts him up there. It's good to see him on the starting 11. He had a good game against City, obviously coming in, didn't know he was going to play because obviously Mount had picked up that injury. But Mainoo, this is the season where hopefully, fingers crossed, he can become an absolute, define starting 11 for United?
Yeah, well, as long Ugate's got to be the main guy sitting in there, and then whoever's next to him. And I think this is the future of United. Mainu being there alongside Ugarte. That's the long-term goal. Obviously, he's got all that stuff about him, his close touch, you know, and we want to see more of that attacking flair now come forward, because last season, remember, against Liverpool, he was doing really well, scored some really great goals as well, got forward and scored in the final, didn't he? Scored in the final as well. So if he can start doing that on a regular basis with Ugarte being his legs, that'll be great. I think for the moment, though, I think Casemiro should be used a bit more in there now that we've got that defence, that extra man in defence, and Ugarte being the legs for him. I think we should use Casemiro while we've got the couple of years left in him. I think this is the best you're going to be able to get out of Casemiro. Before he was left out to dry to be the Ugarte, he don't have legs for that. But we've all seen what he's like when legs are around him. Fred was around him the first season. Casemiro did his thing. He's a threat in the box. His first time passing, breaking the lines is also good. I think he should get a few minutes when Mainu gets tired. You should start seeing Casemiro come on. And then the odd swap here and there in the middle. So, yeah.
And then on to Ugarte, which obviously a new sign for United this season. Has he impressed? Are you happy with him? He's still got a long way to go.
No, he's been really impressive. I think the only shock I've had with you guys' time at United is why he wasn't thrown in for them early games as soon as we got him, and there was all that always come from South America, and he had a flight and all that. Listen, we talk about Mazraoui being one of the signings of the season. I think you guys definitely a lot alongside them because he's not put a foot wrong. We've spoke for years and years of having the replacement for Mac Fred or whatever it was. Look what an upgrade that is, and like Nathan said there, that's the future, that's the basis of Manchester United that we should build on, and we're hoping to get wing backs either side of them to push forward. And we go back to Mainu. His close ball ability is just sensational, and people might take the piss here, but you know, like with Messi and the ball, you can't get near him because the ball's so close to his feet. Yeah. Mainu can operate in them small spaces, and the difference between Mainu and some of the other players, he doesn't go missing in games. He always wants the ball, regardless of having 2-3 players on him. He's happy to accept the ball because of his close ball control and ready to pass and move, and not only find players that are close to him, he knows where players are going, and that's sort of his capabilities, which sort of makes him stand out above other players.
It's his confidence as well, isn't it, for such a young lad?
I get mad, you know. Like I look, I'm like, that's just showing off now, man. Like I'd have lost that ball a long time.
It's his confidence on the ball. It's like it just feels like he's been playing in that top level for years and years and years. And now that he's maybe have 10, 12, 13, 14 years to go, incredible.
It's the lad on the five-a-side pitch, and you're like, you just want to go through him. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're an opposition player and you see Mainu being able to, you can't get near him, sooner or later, some meter's going to go through.
Yeah, it's like I've played a couple of 5-side games where someone's like, I brought a mate, and the mate's bloody too good for us.
Yeah.
Have you ever been that mate, Nathan? Where we brought a mate, and then you just absolutely
ring off.
You ruined everyone's 5-a-side. Heading up to our attacking lineups, obviously, Bruno and Ahmed sort of speak for themselves, don't they? Ahmed. I
think it's difficult with the Bruno one, where his best position is going to be. I don't really like him in the 10, but he's going to play more. He's going to play all the time pretty much. So does he go in there instead of Mainu at times? I think you're probably going to see him mix between alongside Ugarte and in one of the 10s. But I don't know. He is a 10, I know that, but it's not like he's a dynamic 10, if you got what I mean, like it's going to dribble past people. He's going to be the player who's the main guy who's going to create chances for us. He will score goals as well. But I don't know. I want to see more dynamism in that front three to be really dangerous. Like when you sit there and think, right, I want someone on the left. But then what happens to Bruno? Where does Bruno go? Well, then what happens with Mainu? Okay, you know what I mean? But it's difficult. But Bruno, we know what he's all about. End of the day, you're getting the quality that you want in terms of assists and goals. Just need him to clean himself up a bit with his passing, keep ball. Some of the times, I think one of the games just recently, he didn't do too well in terms of his distribution. But for me, I'm not so pessimistic with him. I really like what he's done for us from the minute he came. He's been one of the main players who've done a job for us pretty much on a consistent basis. So I'm not going to have a go at him as lots of players do. Yeah. Not players, lots of supporters do. But Ahmad, what can I say?
You just want to see him play, don't you?
He's my guy, man. From the minute he came in, I'm watching all of the youth team games, and I'm looking at this kid going, he's untouchable. You can't get near him. You can't get near him. He's such a player. And I wanted him to play. I remember all them years ago, the following season, start of the season, we was picking our starting 11s. And I said Ahmad on the right. And everyone looked at me like, huh? And I didn't even, it's completely dismissed what I was saying. Like, they didn't even hear it. And they carried on talking about other stuff. And I'm like, okay, no problem. And then he goes on loan, comes back, goes away, comes back. Obviously in the pecking order because of Ten Hag buying Anthony for so much money, Sancho coming for so much money. So he's obviously not going to get chances to play ahead of them. They're going to have to play millions of games badly for him to even get any minutes. So I understood it's going to take time. But now he's here. Yeah. And I love him.
Again, as well, attitude. I feel like he's got such a great ability to look so determined, but when he scores the winner against City, the way he held himself afterwards, he get too giddy or too cocky, not reserved too much, but, you know, very respectful. You know, going around shaking people's hands, creating one of the best memes I've seen in a while where Pep's stunned that Ahmad sort of turned and got, I love that, it's so good. Ahmad just sort of gently tapping Pep on the shoulder just to turn around and
well done, mate. Better luck next time, mate.
Better luck next time. And it's that I think puts him, and obviously his technical ability, puts him ahead of, you know, you look at someone else that we were all excited for, in the terms of the build-up to the season, Garnacho. He got dropped with Rashford. He is still in the squad. Rashford isn't. Is this a lesson in terms of, look at how good Ahmad's doing? You can be there with him, or does he have more work to do, Garnacho, to be in that starting 11?
It's not so much a lesson. Garnacho should know himself. It's a maturity that Ahmad's shown there. And you talk about how the level of restraint that he showed after scoring the City game. He's learned that from getting sent off against it in the Liverpool game from celebrating, didn't he? That's progression and the maturity that Ahmad's shown for not only struggling to get into the United team since he's been there, but also to stay at Old Trafford and not go out on loan to the likes of Rangers and Sunderland. Because how many players have done that in the past and gone, okay, this isn't working for me. You look at the likes of James Garner that went to Everton. He was tired for great things, but thought, I'm not going to get first team football. Ahmad stuck to his guns, had his belief in his own ability, and now it's paying dividends because the manager can see it. And every single time that he's on the pitch, I said it before, Mazraoui, it's Mazraoui and Ahmad for me straight away on there. And he's an absolute joy to watch just because he's smiling all the time. He's industrious. He's always looking for the ball. I love the way he presses. He reminds me of like, you ever seen like, you know, when a shoplifter charges past security?
Here we go.
Do you know what I mean? Like, the elbow, like where they've got like a load of meat.
Does security know he's a shoplifter? Or does he just go out brazen and like, what scenario's happening in your head here?
So I don't know, say someone's stealing something from like a Tesco, a leg of lamb.
Leg of lamb. We've got a leg of lamb down there, right? Leg of lamb.
Security's gone through him. The leg of lamb is the ball. And he's sort of just gone through it. Like, I'm not having it. This is mine, and we're taking that. I'm having a roast.
Well,
and that's an analogy you're not going to hear anywhere else.
And what does Garnacho do when he sees security?
He gets a microwave meal. Yeah. I mean, like.
So when look at the top there, Xerxes. This rotation for Højlund is, you know, obviously Xerxes looking like a better player. He was one that was heavily criticised under Ten Hag because there was comments about him not playing in the right positions, or I think we got on him quite quickly, including me, giving him a bit of stick. But it's a great opportunity against Bournemouth at home, Old Trafford, you know. Yes. Those games that players will relish to maybe bag a few and try and get that spot as is.
Yeah, he deserves his chance because his hold-up play is very good. I do like his hold-up play. I would like to see him getting more attacking positions as a striker, to be honest, as the amount of times where the ball's about to get put in, you know, behind the defence, he needs to be busting the gut to get in that back line. But he's still scored his goals, so that's why he's still getting his chances. He works hard, and like I say, his link-up play is the best part of his game, and he does it with style and quality. So if he can continue doing that and letting other players who are running beyond him, he's linking with them, then he'll only be creating chances for them, and then he might be there for the pullbacks. And I think that's the kind of player he is. He ain't a player who'll be steaming around the pitch and, you know, sprinting fast. He's not that quick. But like I say, there's horses for courses, and he is quite good at what he does, and we got to play to his strengths, and Ahmad will play to his strengths as well, and so will Bruno.
Yeah, I think he's had undue criticism, really, Xerxes. If you look, it's his first season, and we should give people a bedding in period. And he scored an assist and stuff. I was at the United-Everton game, And I was reading Twitter before, and I actually stood in the queue coming in, and like, when they saw the lineup, all the fans were like, Xerxes a waste of time and all that, and then he bags 2 and assists. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think when Xerxes is playing, United are going to be doing a different thing than they would be if Højlund's playing up front.
Yeah.
We were talking before about Fernandes and Ahmad. I think they'll actually push up, and it'll be Xerxes that drops back. So it might look that we've got 2 strikers in Fernandes and Ahmad, because that's what Xerxes was doing a lot more at the Everton game. Like Nathan said, his interplay is great. He's just such a... He looks awkward on the ball, and he's quite an unassuming character. So if it doesn't go well, then it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But if it does, and it's quite nonchalant, you're like, that's like Berbatov.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like it's either or. There's no middle ground with him.
Right.
I'm happy for him though. I think he's all right.
What, as an attacking Nathan, what's Højlund thinking? Because I'm sure he just wants to play as much as he can.
Yeah, I think he realises that there's a lot of games to come. We know what it's like now. The fixtures there's so many games that you're gonna get minutes, and as you can see, Malacia's in. Normally he's probably not playing. So certain players are coming in because of this, the amount of games. I think he just realises, look, I'm gonna be part of a rotation every now and again, but I'll probably be the main guy up front as much as possible. And that's what will happen. So yeah, I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine with it.
Yeah, just want to get to a super chat, and then we've got some quotes coming from Amarin about the team selection today. FPL Mikel says, "Do you think we lack a bit of height and muscle in the middle?"
In the middle today. You know what? Mainly what, 6 foot? He ain't small, is he? So that's not really.
Yeah,
I think the muscle. Ugarte's got enough muscle there. He's winning everything, battering people. I just love the way he pressures everyone and fouls people all over the place without going to ground, so he doesn't get the odd yellow card. You know how long it takes before he gets the yellow card, the amount of fouls he does before the ref goes, there you go then. It's so good. It breaks up play. Yeah, the dark arts are perfected by that guy, and I'm just happy he's in our side because he does a simple thing once he wins the ball as well. So yeah, to be honest, I think that we've got enough steel there.
You agree?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's something that Amarim's spoke about, the physicality of the players, and maybe not on a height thing that's an issue. It might be like bulking up to try and... You guys are a great example, but you look across in the likes of... I know Malacia works out, or... I'm trying to pick out players. So you're not going to get like Fernandes bulking up at his age, you know what I mean? But I think across the board, it may be something. There was a couple of games... If you look at Arsenal, we were conceding set pieces. That was a little bit of a fear.
I know what you mean there. Then, if you're talking about that kind of stuff, we need to fix up on our set plays, don't we? Really, and that's largely down to the size of certain players. If you got a few too many players who are not that big, then you're going to get outdone, aren't you? Because you got what? Licha, who's not big enough. When it came to that goal, he was standing there right up against his man. And all he did is straight headed it in. That was the Nottingham Forest game. So he's gone and scored a header, and he was actually marking him properly. So if he was a bit bigger, he would have put him off. And then you've got Ahmad. He's not going to be able to, go up against anyone big. He's going to get stopped. You've got Malacia, Ahmad, and Licha, who are the smaller ones. And then you got Bruno. He's not so big either. So you're right. But do you do Land of the Giants the same way Mourinho used to do, and go and find players of that kind of players, or do you go, right, doesn't really matter, let's work on the type of profile I actually need for my system rather than just size? So I don't know, it's tough.
It is tough. Get into the comments as well and the chat here. We were on about 400 likes. There's nearly 3.5 thousand of you watching, so smash the like button. Also, a question for you in the build-up to the actual game, because I'm dressed as Santa today. If Santa could bring United one thing for Christmas, what would it be and why? I'll read them out. Right, so on the actual team selection, we've got these quotes in from Amarin. Straight away on Rashford, that's what we talked about straight away as we started the stream. Amarin on Rashford and on whether he's been told to leave him out the squad. Amarin says, no, that is not possible. It's my decision and it always will be. It's selection. I want to see the best out of my players and I try different things with different players. That's my focus. Very much saying, this is my decision, Nathan.
That's great. This is exactly what you want to hear. Like, he knows how to deal with his players. We all said Alex Ferguson was a great man manager, yeah? This guy's come in and he has to learn how to manage certain men. End of the day, that's what he's choosing to do. Nothing else has worked. He's not played through, you keep playing him until he plays himself into form.
Yeah.
That's not working. So end of the day, he's been playing for game in, game out. You don't just get to keep your spot just because you've done something in the past. Football is about what have you done for me lately, like yesterday. And if you didn't do anything for me yesterday, you're not playing today. That's how it is. So end of the day, I think it's perfect. The manager is saying it doesn't matter who you are, what status you are, you're going to play if you're doing well, and you're not going to play if you're not doing well. And this was the whole problem why we waited so long to see Ahmad. He's not played because of this issue.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Completely agree with you there, Nathan. And Amorim had to say that, because what else is he going to say? No, it was a board decision. Straight away, you sort of weaken your managerial status in the club if you do that. But Nathan's right. Like, we have been rewarding Rashford in particular on former glories. And United have been guilty of doing that with so many players over the years, whether it's on something they've done, whether we've rewarded them because of their wage packet, they have to play because they earn so much, whether we've rewarded them on reputation because they're a big name that's come to the club. Them days have to go. You have to be in that 11 because you are working your ass off week in, day in, day out, and a manager you're forcing the manager's hand to get you in. If you aren't doing that, then you don't play. And that's how it has to be to have a successful football club. Now, from what Amorim's saying there, Rashford isn't doing that enough, or he hasn't got him in his plans, or he's seen enough of Rashford, or Rashford said enough that it isn't going to feature.
Just on some of the other team, on Maguire, Amorim said we saved Harry in midweek because he played his first full 90 minutes for a long time at the derby on Sunday. We have to be careful with this kind of player. He also confirms De Ligt is still sick, and Onana is back because in the Premier returns to the Premier League game for today. Everything has a purpose, and they are ready for this game. The one thing he does say about Xerxes is that he did really well in the last game, and we need fresh legs. Although, this is a super chat, FBF1 Sports said, Xerxes is more likely to lose the ball than play a pass. Højlund is so much better, I expect him to come on around the 60th minute mark.
Oh, you know what? Højlund is better as a striker, gets into the striking positions better, finishing I've seen better, but in terms of the link-up play and hold-up play, I do like Xerxes' link-up play better. That's what I would like. I wished that he took that off Xerxes, and then Xerxes took the other part of Højlund, and then there would be two good players there that were good. But it's like there's certain little things missing that you really want to see in each of the players. But look, we got what we got, and certain games we'll try and see how we can blend them together. Maybe we'll see Xerxes one day in the 10 and then Højlund up front, and now you're linking with him. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We're going to have a look through some of the suggestions what Santa could bring United. Jim Mack says, Santa, please bring a young Dennis Irwin to the squad. I like that from Jimmy Mack. Also, Andy says, please bring my girlfriend back from the dead. None of them, please. None of them. I think he's joking. Santa, please can I have the Glazers? Please can I have the Glazers out? And what other one is this from? Who have we got here? Let me have a look. That's it. Come on, where is it all? Where's all these Santa ones? I thought there was loads. There's only two. If Santa could bring United anything, what would you want on the list? We're looking at the Premier League as a whole, because today, crikey, if we beat Bournemouth in our worst season since the 80s, we are only 2 points behind Manchester City, and the table shifts a little bit. It's an odd season this year, isn't it, Nathan?
Very odd. Very, very odd. And you know who said it? One person who we always have a little bit of a laugh about is Michael Owen. He goes, if they're not up at the top, they're probably going to be out of the top 6. And everyone was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Man City.
So in every now and again, in one of his wild and wonderful quotes, there's one that could be true, crikey.
Yeah, but look, City have obviously gone on a mad slide and we're still below them. So it shows how much of a slide we've been on. But yeah, it's up for grabs this year. I think Liverpool are probably the most equipped to do it if they keep everyone fit. You know what it's like. If Arsenal now have just lost Saka, I heard, with a hamstring injury, so are they going to fall off any more points? Chelsea, I think they're the surprise team that have just gone straight into second. Because I think it's largely down to Palmer playing so well and being such a good player. I never seen that coming. I never knew who he was. All I knew was this kid from City, and all of a sudden, big pay, a big fee for him. And they knew what he's all about. And he's come in. And even when he scored all them goals, I was like, but how many of them were penalties, though? Is he really that good? Then I seen the World Cup? Am I thinking World Cup?
Euros.
I see Euros, and I'm like, you know what? This boy is the real deal.
I still can't get over that Euros goal he scored.
Real
in the
deal.
final. That was like, oh my God. Chelsea are playing today against Everton at the same time as us. Fulham and Southampton are playing as well as Leicester City and Wolves, all playing at 2 o'clock. So throughout the game, we'll keep you up to date on that, because obviously that has a big impact on the actual Premier League.
Madness.
What
Forest doing there?
What are Forest doing in
Well, we kind of helped them get there, didn't we? By letting them do us last time they came to Old Trafford. It's such a weird league this year. I mean, I'm going to correct you on 2 things, though, Joe, when you were talking about the league positions. When we beat Bournemouth today, we're going up to 8th. And last season was the worst league campaign that we've had since the 80s, because this year, I think we'll finish higher than we did last year. And today has to be a sort of hallmark victory. I think we got done 3-0 by Bournemouth last time. They were at Old Trafford. Today will be a good barometer to see how much we've improved. One thing that's been thing about United going 1 goal down, or 2 goals down even, is that in the past I'd lost belief. I thought, right, with games over, we can switch you off after 20 minutes. And now, the Spurs game, yes, we got beat, but there was 40 minutes where I was off the edge of my seat like, United can still win this. I can't remember the last time I seen us be 2-3-0 down and still think we could win a game away from home. That was unheard of, but that's the belief that you sort of get from Amorim. But also that's been translated to the players, because they all wanted it. They hadn't like down tools or whatever. There's a belief that's becoming that team that we can win every game. Okay, we beat City the week, and that's a City team that are on a slide. We still had to turn up and beat them. And we went 1-0 down at their ground and still went on and beat them. I think we'll comfortably finish top 6.
I think I think there's still a little bit of tinkering to do to get us to be at the best United we're going to be. Yeah, it's just a question of who is he going to pick like more often than not now. In my head, I've got like a team, and most of the players are there, and I've got like question marks in a couple areas, and I'm just waiting in my mind to think, okay, who is that player who's going to fill that area where I just say, yep, that's his position, right, that's it. Once that happens, and I feel like we're going to be able to get lots of goals, I think that's when I feel we're going to be up in and around 7th.
Well, you can see that we're moving towards something within 6 weeks. Where do I think we're finishing? Honestly, I think we'll finish 4th.
No.
Why?
That's a big
Why
shout.
not?
You think we're going to finish 4th?
No. I think we're going top 6. Top 6.
Why not? Look at the teams that are above us. Right, Newcastle for a start, we're better than them. Right, Man City will keep on slipping. Villa have got the European.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think those are good teams there, you know.
Like you
What, City going 12th, 5th, 13th?
Yeah,
I know. Listen,
what do you mean? What? I mean,
Right,
obviously I do. I've got confidence in the top 6.
Don't sound like it, Joe.
Top 4.
Get your festive hat on.
Top 4.
Get your festive hat on.
I don't think City. I think the top 4 are Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, City.
Nah, man.
I think whatever happens, City are going to throw money at it in January. They'll turn things
City
around.
Can't throw money at it in January.
Oh, yeah, they're finished,
They can't.
Profit.
They're in trouble, mate.
They are in trouble. What's 116 charges? You know what I mean? Add another one on.
Listen, I think they're going to keep on slipping. I think we're
really.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Where
think
will City finish then?
I don't care. Below us, I think Forest will fall off.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
I agree with that. I agree with the Forest.
So if we win today, we go where Bournemouth are. Right. Look at the teams above us there. Newcastle is shite. Aren't they, Ethan?
I don't know, Ethan James. Are they shy? Class one yesterday.
No, they're still all right, though. They're still all right. They're not as good as they were that season before.
That's where Newcastle deserve to be 7th.
Yeah, so I'm saying we're probably going to be 7th. And I think Newcastle will probably be like 8th. I think that's it. That's where we're going to be. I think City might finish in the 4th or 5th spot.
Yeah.
And we will be probably 7th.
What about if we invest in the winter?
Yeah, that's
a different thing. If we do, and I see that player,
do you think we will?
I think we will. I think if Rashford gets a goal somewhere, we have to.
But you have to see who that player is that comes in before you start saying we're going to 6.
Well, it can only be an improvement.
You never know.
We're not going to be getting.
We never get. We got Anthony. So you never know.
You never know.
Vegas Mark 2. No, them days are done, aren't they?
I think we'll definitely improve with the players we're linked with. If we get any of those, that'll be good as well.
Can I just ask, I know this is the United watch-along, just one question, Nathan, about City. What do you think's happening there?
Bloody, I don't even know, mate. I have no idea. All I know is players are getting a bit older, and they're all getting a bit older at them years where things do change. That extra yard that you normally have is gone now. So that's number one. But then also, this year would have been probably their last year where they were dominant. But Rodri's also got injured. Yeah. And when we were saying about our players, our main players, like Martinez that got injured and Casemiro got injured, like the main players we had and how bad we were, we lost them players, and how far down did we go? So these guys who would normally be up in the first and second spot, you lose a player like that, and you also obviously not looking as potent as you usually do, and relying on Højlund. Now, this is what happens. When you get a little bit older, so Alex Ferguson, what did he used to do? He used to change his players just before this year happens. At the moment, there ain't that many players out there that you can go and buy that are going to go and change you back to that team. So I feel like that's what's happened. They've got into the last year where things change, and they have to change a whole load of players.
You've got some opinions on this?
I think they've rested on the laurels, to be absolutely honest. I think they've said, well, all right, we've done this. We don't need to improve on what we had. And that's why Ferguson stands apart. That's where Ferguson stands apart from Pep Guardiola, is that Ferguson was reinventing the team before they reached their expiry date. Yeah. He was already tinkering 2-3 years before then players were ready to leave the club. Pep hasn't done that.
This is his first time in it. He has to really make it count.
He should have done it 2 years ago. Do you know what I mean? When
but 2 years ago, they won the treble. So
this is what I mean.
Think, how much can I shuffle the tree?
But 2 years after, but what was it? 2 years after United won the treble, they got rid of Andy Cole and brought in Ruben Nistelrooy. Do you know what I mean? It was always a change. It was always a changing thing. But it's interesting that since Pep signed his new contract, that they fell off, and I think there's a rumbling there of some sort of. I'm not going to say toxicity, but like maybe...
You can say it if you want.
I can say it.
No. Say it if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
I'm just going to say that there's players there that I don't think want to play at Man City anymore, and maybe wanted to get a nice final paycheck in the summer over in hotter climates. And they're made to stay there.
Do you not think?
You really think that players don't want to win? Like, seriously, them players, like the manager gets a contract.
Yeah, but
think about
there's winning in there, and then there's winning.
There's winning the treble for United.
I don't care about City, by the way.
But there's winning and there's winning, isn't there? There's winning for the treble for United, then there's winning the treble for City. And I think it holds more gravitas at a club that's more rich in its...
I think what happened with the players, I'm not saying that they don't want to win. What I'm saying is when they've reached that treble, that they've gone, right, well, you've reached the pinnacle of your career. That's why I said in the summer, like Bernardo Silva's wanted to leave several seasons. De Bruyne is apparently not happy. Edison. So you wonder when you got them sort of senior players in there, if that's having an effect. Where's your enthusiasm? Where's your motive?
That's probably gone down on a few of the players. I get that.
And it has a trickle-on effect.
But do you think it's... I'm just saying, like, the manager gets a contract. Has that got anything to do with the players?
What,
during the season's going, manager gets a new contract, he's going to stay another year. Right, guys, you know, it's not like...
No, I like the idea of it. No, I like the idea of it. Like, you know when you hear like that teacher that you didn't like at school, who got great GCSEs out of you, but nobody really liked him. Like, and then he say, oh, he's going in the summer, and then he says he's staying.
I love that. Get your predictions in. I'll fly through some of these. Santa, what do you want Santa to bring you for Christmas? Dear Santa, this is from Riggs MUFC 1. Can I get Ellington and Roberts back up top for the Latics again? Is that something you fancy?
Oh my gosh, of course. That's my Wigan team.
Hugh Ben Amarin says, please can Man City get cancelled for all their 115 charges, and then can they prove that Liverpool helped them, so both of them get done. Dear Santa, please make Joe look like the Grinch on Christmas Day. What's that all about? Santa, please can you bring 5 Cantona's back into the United team? Love that. And someone said, Santa, please can I get Joe Smith back? Cheeky bastard. Right then, predictions. Get your bit of fun. Predictions, get them in. 3-0 United, says Kieran Sai. 4-2 says Shaq. 3-2 to United, says a fool named Huggy. Another 3-2 to United, says Dan C. Scotty, the teams are here.
The teams are here. I mean, I've not watched much to Bournemouth this season, so I'll be honest, and they're above us. But I'm confident in this United team in ways that I haven't been in the past. I think it's going to be 4-1 to Manchester United, and I think we're going to get a Xerxes goal, Ahmad goal, a cheeky one from Ugarte, and then a Mainu. 4-1 United. Why not? You know.
If we're in for a good afternoon, if Scotty's right.
Wow, if that happens.
Scotty's never right, like. But
this guy is drunk, says Deakin.
That happens.
Not drunk for ages, man.
Really? How long?
About 2 hours.
He's good. What are you thinking, Nathan?
You know what? I'm not so optimistic on that kind of score. I don't think we're there yet to be able to go and batter teams that easily, like consistently. I know we scored 3 in the week. But I think it'll be a 2-1 victory. Yeah. I don't think it'll be that big a win.
Bring it on. There is over 3,000 of us now. Smash the like button if you won't mind. We need to get to 1,000 likes before kick-off, and we're only 4-5 minutes away. So get on top of that. Obviously, we'll see the back of 2024. We've had some highs, we've had some pretty lows. This sort of winter time though, December, we all love it. It's game after game after game. But Nathan, what's it like as a player, looking at your schedule going, crikey, Christmas
Love
Eve,
it.
Christmas. Do you love it? Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. There's nothing better than playing a game and then you have like one day warm down, one day off or whatever, and then you've got like you're ready for the next game. It's good, but the only thing that isn't good is if you get a knock and then you've got like a bruise on your foot or something. You're like, oh man, I need a few more days till this goes. Or I got to play with this. You got to put a sponge on your foot and cut out the hole where the pain is and stuff like that. So that's where the problems come. But if there's, normally a player has problems every game as well, by the way. So all through the season, you're going to be carrying some kind of knock. But it's just how bad it is. Other than that, playing every week is great, man. You don't want to be waiting week to week. I remember playoffs came and then like we had a game and then there was no game for like 2 weeks. That's like forever. For so long, training. Like, just can't bring on the games. That's all I wanted to see. So yeah.
I love that. This is from Tina Telsford. Says Fergie never lost 5 in a row, and Fergie won the league in Scotland and the European Cup with Aberdeen, and Pep's Spurs to a league title. So I think basically you just slagging Pep off there, which is great. Let's get some more of your predictions in. A lot of big scores for United. You've led the trend here, by the way.
They call me that. Trendsetter Scott.
5-0 says Tim. Joseph says 3-1. 15-0 says Louis to Man United.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, how many mince pies have you got in your cupboard right now, Joe? That's from Matt Wicks.
I've only just got into mince pies.
How do you mean?
Like I've never had one before this year.
Sorry?
Is that blackcurrants? I mean, is that raisins?
Yeah, so I don't really like dried fruit, but I found some like.
You've just discovered mince pies?
No, I knew they existed. They're not like frigging finding Mars. Do you know like? I just wasn't I never fancied one, but I seen like a pecan and something different. They said I don't like dried fruit. But it's not, you're looking at me like that for.
Stunned.
Like discovering fire, like fucking,
Yeah, what, discovering mince pies?
No, I didn't discover them. I didn't say,
hell
like, what's that there?
What do you
Wow.
think we're all talking
Never seen
about all
that
these
before.
years?
Yeah.
Wait till you find a Yule log. Nice, then.
Okay, now, what's that eggnog everyone keeps going about?
I'm not a fan of eggnog. Right, we're moments away from the kickoff. I'll get the chat up here. The chat is here. I'm going to keep my eye on that. Did I miss any more chats, Ethan, do you think? Brilliant! Ethan says I'm okay.
How do you reckon you order a drink in this bar? Can
Can
I get a water?
can we have some waters, please, for the team? I'll have a water as well.
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, please.
Can we get another water? Can we get 3 waters?
Dash.
Nice one, Adam.
Is it Dash?
Dash.
Whatever colour you want.
Oh, can someone read out the...
Clivert. He scored. He's done okay this season, hasn't he? So let's hope he doesn't score against us again, though. I think he scored a pen last time. And wasn't Solanke here last time we played them and they beat us?
I was saying he was a player United should look to sign this summer.
That's a killer, man. He's okay, actually. He's not too bad. I think we need some other spots as well. Come on, United, let's go.
Here we go. Someone says you've got to have a hot mince pie with a bit of cream. That's the next level.
Cream. I'm
Bit
not
of
a big
cream.
fan of it. Like custard.
Have you discovered cream yet? Wait till you discover.
It's too
cream.
early.
It's too early.
I'm more of a custard man.
I'm rhubarb crumble. Man,
Oh.
me.
Yeah.
Rhubarb crumble, that's the
Love
one.
that.
I'm not a custard guy, though. No custard. No hot custard on anything like that.
Are you having
Just
turkey?
dry.
What about turkey or lamb or what you having on Christmas Day?
We're having beef.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
You just
No,
celebrate
but yeah,
Christmas.
but like you're not having Christmas food or anything like that. I'm
I just eat
turkey's
normal
dry,
food.
man.
Yeah, but unless you cook it properly, you gotta baste that turkey every 5
Gotta
10 minutes.
baste it. I love watching the Americans on Thanksgiving deep fry it. Have you ever seen that?
Oh my days, no.
Deep
no.
fried
Ooh,
turkey.
the full turkey. You never seen it? They have like a pot outside in their house. We've kicked off, by the way. They have a pot outside.
Oh my days!
There we go.
Oh,
Crikey!
danger! I don't know, man.
Did you watch the Fury Usyk fight? And did you really like his? I thought Usyk's shorts were class. I know, obviously the
That
fight was
purple
brilliant,
outfit that he
but
had
his
on.
outfit. I mean, it reminds me a little bit United's keeper kit, the sort of light green and the purple.
Yeah, it's a bit like a villain.
It was a little bit like the Joker.
Well, the Joker was wearing red.
He was alright. He was alright. I actually thought Fury might have won it, or it would have been a draw. It could have also gone either way in my mind. I was thinking, oh, you know what? I have him 1 up, but it wouldn't be a surprise if he was 1 up the other side. Next minute, it's like 6 up. I'm like, how the hell did that happen?
Right, just as a sportsman though, Nathan, I'm watching the football, but like in boxing, how do you find all the sort of pantomime stuff that goes with Fury? Like it's a bit like the darts, innit? It's turned it a little bit more comedy. And I was like, you can't come into Mariah Carey dressed as Father Christmas. You're not on a watch-along. You know what I mean?
He didn't do bad though, Fury, did he?
He didn't do bad, but like, I get the sort of comedy element to his person, and I do like having a laugh. But if you're trying to strike a fear, and you look at how Usyk came in, he looked demented, man, like possessed. Yeah. Them eyes. But like I said, Fury, I think Fury did better in this fight than he did the.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I thought his little. You know, it's one of my. Anyway, I'm not even going to mention anything about
AJ versus Fury in the summer, then.
Yeah, I think that should just happen, innit? Just get it out of the way.
5 years ago.
Get Tyson, smash him up, and then that'll be it. And I like AJ as well. I like them both, but I think. Hey!
Oh,
what are we doing here? Why are we messing about the back?
Fire.
Get the ball up the field. Don't mess about. You should have told him man on as well. Can't just like play it to him and say, "There you go, lad." Oh yeah, someone behind you.
With the Boxing Day games, would you always train on Christmas Day?
I did, yeah, we did. We used to train early and then go have our day, have our day at home. Hey, what's all this tight passing?
No, we feel like we're getting really hounded here.
Don't let them get anything. We don't want them getting anything.
One guy said that we are well and truly sleeping on Bournemouth here. They might actually be all right.
That's what I'm saying. It's not no joke, you know. Bournemouth they'll be a lot of us, but still they're. You know, everyone we need to take seriously. We have to be on our game to beat everyone. Properly on our game. It's not like back in the day where you go, we beat them. Yeah, we'll beat them.
Yeah.
We'll beat them.
That's been the one thing that hasn't been eradicated of note with Amorim, isn't it? These sort of early got these goals after kick off, like the heads are still dropping a little bit.
Good thing is we're looking difficult to break down in open play. Apart from the set plays, it's a bit different, but.
We don't score from set plays either, though.
Casemiro ain't on the field. He was the only one that does
one
it.
man to
but this is what I'm saying. When you got Bruno crossing it in, you got a problem. And if you got Casemiro not on the field as well, that seriously makes it much less chance anything like that happening. Play it back to him first. Oh, okay. Foul. All I'm saying is Casemiro is a beast in the box, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you put the ball in with Bruno, it hits the first man every time. So you ain't going to get the ball to anyone.
Come on.
I like Ericsson and Ahmad putting the ball in.
I quite like that Ericsson against Spurs.
Yeah.
Like it was nice to see him on the pitch.
Bounce it. At least we've got a balance of a left-footed player at left wing back. That's all I like about that. And I want to see him come back to his, good form again as well. Malacia.
Yeah, Malacia. Scotty, have you ever heard of a trifle?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. Too complicated, too many layers.
Too complicated?
Like, you don't need that many. Complicated. The textures, it's all the same, innit?
Jelly and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is it? Like jelly,
custard,
custard, fruit. Jelly, sponge, custard,
yeah, but
fruit.
It's just like
flakes.
It's just soft mush, innit, really?
Yeah, it's not the best, is it?
Soft
Once
mush.
It's cut, it's just all
messed
up.
It's
messed up then, isn't it?
Soft mush.
How hard do you have your jelly?
How hard your jelly is?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Let's go.
I like. Ooh. Bournemouth.
Yes.
Oh.
And
there we go. That's that shoplifter move that I told you about.
We were looking at the.
I'm having that. Come on, Malacia.
Come on.
I'll give you a blind, lad. You've not played in a while.
Looking a little bit of the last year's games when we were in 10 years' time when we look back at last season and we'll see results like, we were setting up for the watch-along this time last year. We get beat by Bournemouth 3-0.
That was ridiculous. At home as well, isn't it?
At home. And we'll look back at that in 10 years' time, hopefully when we are a better squad, winning stuff, and we'll go, that was a crazy year.
You know what there was people doing as well after we were getting beat 3-0 by Bournemouth? There were people sat here telling me that Eric Ten Hag was the right man for the job. Right?
No. We were on a similar page to that, but...
Not you, Joe. Not me. There were people.
I could have said that.
No, Nathan.
Not at that time.
No, not at that time. But you were critical.
Yeah, I didn't want him to
He's
stay
looking all right.
after the Spurs game. From then onwards, I was like, get rid.
Yeah.
You got all your players. You got no. Ooh, nice turn. Finish
What?
it! Oh, Ahmad.
Not bad. Good shot. Got it away. Fair play.
Not bad. Nice little Cruyff turn from Mainu there in the box.
Nice.
And then I think it's just, he tried to make a pass, didn't. And then the other player took it. And he actually played it in the path of Ahmad for the finish. And he didn't hit it hard enough. That's one thing I want to see Ahmad hit the ball a bit harder, like a bit better.
I've noticed he's becoming a little bit more selfish though.
Yeah, he is going for goal a lot more. And he's normally finishing, he's better than that. So we are going to see him get more goals. And he's already scored a few and assisted quite a few as well. He's got 6 assists, hasn't he?
Yeah,
4 goals
in
what, 9, 12 games or whatever that is?
I remember we had this discussion at the start of the season. I wonder if everyone's opinions changed. But when it comes to United's top goal scorer at the end of the year, who's it going to be? At the end of the season,
It's difficult. You've got to think Hoyland, really.
Should
Do you
be
think,
Hoyland.
yeah?
It should be Hoyland.
Ahmad's getting on it. And
Yeah, he's right side 10, isn't he? So if someone who you expect to be your top scorer, it's going to be your main man up top. And he did do all right last season as well, considering the bad amount of... What a ball. The bad amount of supply he got.
yeah.
So if he's going to get better supply this year, I don't know how many he's got so far, but he should get at least 10 goals, 12 goals, 13, 14.
Who, Hoyland or Ahmad?
Well, both of them to be
If United want to be doing things this season, Hoyland needs to be the leading goal scorer.
Yeah, and he needs to get at least 12, 13 goals from now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, from now, yeah.
So where are we at? I don't know what he's at the minute, so I can't really say, but we need to get him on a lot of goals. Ideally, he needs to have 20 all in all, at least, for our striker. And then we want to have our wingers doing what every other winger does, isn't it? Like over 10 and over 10 assists at the minimum. I think Ahmad can do that, especially with the way he's been playing. And he's kind of doing it on his own at the moment, I would say.
He makes his own chances as well. That's what's really good.
That's my point. It's not like someone's really... Don't do that.
Oh, trouble.
Malacia, don't allow that to happen, I'm telling you. Put your arm out and don't let it happen.
Oh,
That's
trouble.
all I'm saying. Don't let that be a... Okay, we don't know what's happening. We don't know.
Yeah, we're
Malacia said don't worry about it.
Yeah, he took care of that, didn't he?
Switch the lights back on.
Did he?
Oh.
These
Don't let him open!
Oh! These new chairs are a bit rubbish. When did this meeting happen? What's happening on new chairs? They're a bit hard, aren't they, Ethan? Producer stole chairs from next door. What are you thinking, Scott? These chairs are a bit rocky, aren't they?
I'm alright.
The last one I was on
This
was
is not
broke,
falling
man.
apart.
Yeah, that was
Dropping
it.
Been on my backside a few times.
I had to put an insurance claim in the last
Did
time.
you?
I put
Yeah.
it, yeah.
The chairs are
Denied.
Malacia, there's a couple
We're
of
having
mistakes
problems
now.
with the screen.
Yeah, but we're getting there.
I think Malacia needs to start fixing up now. It's about the 2 or 3 misplaced passes now. I know it's early in his comeback, so I'm not going to get at him too much. Well done, Maguire.
Been a bit of an open 10 minutes, hasn't it? Like Bournemouth have been
trying to make the big
open,
screen,
yeah.
innit?
People say Malacia going to cost us. Malacia's having a stinker, says Funky.
Yeah, he's played a few bad balls. It's not that great. But I think we'll be alright. I think we will be alright.
Yeah. When it comes to it, Ethan, just make that a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Like, zoom in, like, yeah.
Keep going.
Hey! Smashed it. It's alright, we don't need sound.
We make our own sound.
Yo! Says, is it a good start or not, Scotty?
Nah, not really.
Not really. I was hoping for more intensity and pressure from United from the off, but it seems like Bournemouth have come out with more of the intent.
Yeah.
Free kick now for them.
It's a good work play.
Open
set
chance.
pieces. Oh.
I do like a set piece that's come off the training field.
Yeah, set piece. So for those who are watching the game, it was more like they had a free kick, more like a dink cross, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it nearly found the right man.
It's not bad, to be fair.
Little
Yeah,
dink.
he's
Onside as well. He was onside. Who's that? I got it. Dalot. Dalot got it in the end, so it's good. Followed it in. Semenyo,
yeah, all right. Some people were talking about Bournemouth losing Solanke and then thinking how are they going to...
What they're going to do?
Who's Bournemouth's manager?
Him.
Well, no, it's him.
What's that?
I don't know.
Iriola.
In that part of your nipple.
Iriola? Never met her. What's part of your nipple?
Areola, innit?
Do you know how many?
Isn't
Do
that
you know
what it's
loads of people have 3 nipples?
No, do you mean loads of people? What sort
Ethan,
of like?
Google that. How many in 3? No. How many people have 3 nipples in the UK?
One in 3. So one of us.
Not
has
1
got
in 3, but 1 in 4 or 5.
So someone in this room out of like me, you, Ethan, Adam,
Me.
and Nathan have got a third nipple.
1 in 500 people.
1 in 500. That's not a lot of people, is it?
Excuse me, but if you're at Old Trafford, there's 75,000 people in there.
So
Hey! What are we doing? Hey, we better chill out right now.
about
This is
200
too
people.
much messing about on the ball. Dangerous, boys. We're looking to lose the ball
Yeah,
every time we pass it.
Here we
feel
go, here we go, here we
frantic
go.
here. Oh,
What's he doing there?
I'm going to make with 6 nipples.
you got a mate with 6 nipples, Ethan. How's that never come up on the podcast before?
a dog.
What is it? A dog? No, did you say a dog?
Yeah, it must be.
What, are they all right? Brilliant.
That's a he as well. Okay.
6 nipples. And where are they all?
Little ones can have them.
Little ones. Ethan says he's got a mate with 6 nipples. The really little ones.
Are they
wrist,
symmetrical?
torso.
Like, are they all in the like unison?
Mad.
What
What
a
crazy
What did it
thing.
feel like?
What did they feel like? Anyway, Man United still 0-0. Masraoui ball in the box. Ooh.
Not a good ball.
Proper nipples, like smaller.
So Ethan said they're not like proper nipples, they're smaller.
Yeah.
So did they count then or what?
Did what?
Did it count?
Right, maybe we should do a
Do you
separate
reckon
pod
they
after
put that
this.
on like the dating profile?
Fun fact.
Yeah. But something about me you wouldn't know.
Something about me you wouldn't know.
Oh my gosh. Well, we've got to put a foothold on this game now.
I know.
Start
Yeah, we
playing
do.
ball. Keep the ball better.
Bruno.
Bit windy, you know?
Yeah, it's very windy outside.
Windy out
I mean,
there.
you've got the best coat I've seen in a long time.
I had to find an Amarim jacket.
I've not seen a good coat like that since our wonderful friend in America, John Shin, came over. Now, he's from New York and they need good coats.
Yeah, freezing
Sort of
over there.
incredible, sort of long black one that just...
Johnny Escott levels.
Yeah.
Remember that white one?
Johnny Escott.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lad. I've not spoken about Johnny Escott in ages. Yeah, he had a great coat. I've only got a little coat. Need a bigger one. What have you got?
I've got a variation of Nathan's.
I need to be warm.
Not,
Lee.
not as long as his.
I'm out at matches nowadays, so I need to be warm. I'm not messing about.
Yeah, you've been
layers,
where
mate.
were you yesterday? You were at
Wigan
Coventry?
match versus Shrewsbury, and wind and rain like mad. At least it happened at the end of the game. The rain came crashing down, but yeah, I was able to get back to the car quite dry. So got to get an extra layer when you go to watch a match. I'm telling you, on your legs. Oh my!
Come
days.
on.
Massive difference.
Bournemouth are really enjoying a bit of spelling in our final third.
They're very sprightly, aren't they?
They are. I mean, some of these players will be here last year and they won 3-0, so they're thinking same again.
I don't like that. Don't come to Old Trafford.
Yeah,
thinking about
that's
the
something that I absolutely hate.
It's going to take a while to get that out of the system.
Over the last 10 years, there's been so many of those facts where, Swansea haven't won here since, the early 40s. The facts that we just sort of changed and broken along the way. And Bournemouth last year was one of them. And I don't just mean it was under Ten Hag that a lot of those stats were broken, but under Van Gaal, under Mourinho, under, different managers, I felt like we broke the spell of those... that legacy Old Trafford had on certain clubs.
Yeah, what it is teams now come into Old Trafford with an air of confidence about them. You can see it in their swagger, the way they play like they're at home. And it's not nice because it's like, they used to come thinking, man, you don't get nothing at Old Trafford. You don't get a thing. Yeah. And that's what made them come into games. And sometimes that on its own would make them not even play properly.
They were beaten before they rocked up.
Yeah, and now, like I say, it's like,
all ready for it.
Hell, you guys on it. It's like a cup final every time. I don't know. It's like that Mike Tyson effect.
Yeah, but if you look at Man City as well,
young.
like everyone's going to be getting confidence from how they're performing every time they go up against them. Whereas last season,
that's what I mean.
I'm not fancying that.
They're in a run of losing. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
we can win too.
I'm glad we're playing them now.
Didn't you see they won? Even Man United won.
Man United.
Don't try and talk about my team like that.
Yeah, drop us a like if you want mine.
Oh,
We're
good
so
ball.
close to 1,000.
Oh.
If we get 1,000, we score a goal.
He's got to do better.
It's not guaranteed, but it's something in the realm. People say Joe Smith, he's Fred the Red today, Joe Smith. So you'll see him at the game.
Oh.
To give him away. He's the mascot today.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything like that?
What, you get to be Fred the Red?
Nah, I
What's
don't
going on here?
He's on holiday. But no, I was Mickey Mouse once at New Year on a New Year's Eve party. I got paid 50 quid. I was only 17, and they said Mickey Mouse is on the way, and it was the worst half an hour of my life. Oh my god, it's so hot in those suits.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was so hot.
Oh, wow.
And he had a Jaeger bomb before I went in it. Nightmare. That my mate's bar as well. I'll never do that again. Have you ever been in a suit like that?
No. I just imagine you're the sort of character who would do stuff like that.
I was good at it. I was good
yeah,
world class.
Is that like
you make like a good kids entertainer, you reckon, John?
Yeah.
Mr. Tumble, I bet he's on good money.
Oh, Mr. Tumble. I remember
He
that.
earns a lot, doesn't he?
I remember that. What about Black Mirror? There was an episode with that, wasn't it? Aldo or something like that?
Oh, don't get me started. That was scary, that one.
I know. The blue outfit. What?
Send him.
Yeah. Ooh,
There we go.
Yeah, that was a scary
It's put him too much for him there.
Oh, I don't want a new car.
Isn't it, Aldo?
Yeah, Aldo. That was scary. I've
That was
not
a
seen Black
mad
Mirror
one.
for a while, actually. Some of those early ones were terrifying.
I know. They're mad. Like, what's new? What's coming soon to a human near you?
I was always scared of the drone one. Did you ever see the drone one with the little dog robot?
Yeah. They're
remember
gonna
that
kill
one?
you.
I've
They're
never
gonna come and
seen it.
shoot you
Maxine
and kill
Peake
you.
was in it as well. She's from around here. She's from Bolton. They come and find you and kill you.
I'm telling you, it's deep. That thing is like what's really going to happen in the future, I'm sure.
Scary.
Find him.
Come on now.
Find Bruno. No, okay.
Right, press.
Overlap then. Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, man, you can play left hand, can't you? Okay. Oh, he's done a few bits. Come on!
Oh, good hit.
Oh,
good
good strike from
Bruno.
Not bad.
First 20 minutes, is that our first shot on goal?
Think
Second.
so.
I'm
Second.
at that
Oh,
little
of course,
slide,
yes.
Little shot.
I'm in a little thing. So we are putting a little bit on them, but not
Easy
to a
save.
great
Easy
quality.
catch for the keeper there. Easy catch. At least we've had some shots on target though, that's good.
They've not really challenged Onana
Not
either.
really,
have they?
no. It's just a few mistakes that
Yeah.
we made and didn't come to anything, so hopefully.
Here we go.
Yeah, enough players there at the back.
Scott, you writing a new book?
I am writing a new book. I can't say anything about it.
Can't say
so-
anything about it.
no.
TBC.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah, buzzing. Signed the contract last week. Very happy
Brilliant.
about it.
Love it.
What's it
That's
about?
class.
I can't say it.
can't say
I can't
anything.
say
No, I'm
it.
saying,
When
what was
can
your
you say
previous book
anything?
about?
Oh, my previous
I thought we were
previous
having
book
a shout
about?
about it.
No. I'll be able to-
Explain. Let me know what's
the
going on.
Publishers won't let me out until the new
No,
year.
the previous book.
Oh, the previous book was about growing up in Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Called Mancunians. It's available now in all good
Yeah,
bookstores.
get it for Christmas.
Should you want like a Christmas present, paperback and hardback editions?
Come on, here we go. Oh.
Ahmad. Oh. He's still going.
He's
Don't
still
mess
going. He's
about.
putting pressure on.
Nah, he's got to slow down there. He can't be like speeding through all that way. But he knows, innit? He scored a few from that. He wants to keep showing that. Oh, that's my phone's gone.
Was it you?
Hello from Ireland, says Paddock O'Brien here. How you doing, lads? How is the game going? How would you say for those who aren't watching it, Scotty? I think it's a tough one.
Yeah, Bournemouth have started better than I thought they would, but I think that's probably down to my lack of awareness of how good they are at actual football. But yeah, it's pretty even. Neither side have really challenged the keeper. Bruno shot from about 25 yards, didn't trouble him. Ahmad shot from about, I don't know, 15 yards, should have scored maybe, or done a better effort, but it was quite easy for the goalkeeper. And I don't think Bournemouth have troubled Onana. Both teams are just trying to get a foothold in the game, really, and it's quite end-to-end.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on all the other Premier League games as well. I think there is 3 others. So you got Leicester City against Wolves. They're currently Wolves winning 1-0. Everton and Chelsea, I believe, still 0-0, and so is Fulham, Southampton.
If you could choose someone that, well, City aren't going to win the league, and none of us want Liverpool to win it. Who do you want to win it?
Probably Chelsea going with it.
Yeah, you'd
Chelsea.
say
I don't want to see
Chelsea.
Arsenal win it because the supporters are so annoying.
I know.
Oh, they're so annoying.
Finally, we're not hearing much from them at the moment because they're nowhere near second even. Well, not nowhere near, but they're not second yet at the moment. So they're not talking as if they're champions anymore.
Yeah.
So I like that they're
Yeah.
actually brought down to earth, and we still haven't found a pill for their illness of that. But yeah,
You'd say Chelsea, but
Chelsea, innit? There's like a one-off win it and then just go back to where they belong and stuff like.
It doesn't sting when Chelsea.
That's what I mean.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Like Liverpool be equal with us on league titles.
Good
won't they?
ball,
Yeah, they
good
will
ball,
be.
Malacia. Good left foot ball in, and he's tried to get
How
in
it's
there.
difficult that though.
Well done.
played.
Ugarte.
Yeah,
Love it. Go, Ahmed.
Come on.
Let's see what Ahmed's got. Is anyone making runs?
Help him out.
Bounce it again.
Ooh,
Bounce it
squat.
again. There we go. And
Wide,
again.
wide again. Look at Malacia.
Yeah,
Oh, it's tricky. We're getting caught in these little tight spaces, aren't we?
like leaving it to the very last second to try and play the ball. So I mean,
Means
it's
you better give the ball away.
I might should have given the
Now
ball
Bournemouth going
a
for
lot
it a little
earlier
bit,
for Malacia.
pushing on us.
that's our ball. Well
Well,
done.
it's a sloppy play from both sides here. The passes aren't landing.
We need to keep it, boys.
Some people asking about Delete. Delete's
not
unwell. Unwell. He's ill.
That's not
Did
a
you
foul.
have to,
Yes, it is.
how unwell? So physically, obviously, it's a nightmare when you pick up injuries. But when it comes to illnesses like throat pain, headache, stuff like that, can you play through them? What do you have to do? Paracetamols just before you go on, stuff like that.
Usually, like when you got a cold or something, like you train like through the week, so it kind of gets it out your system very quickly. You bring up all the mucus and stuff as you train. You're getting hot, kind of like speeds up the process. But when you get like a flu, now you're a bit of a problem. You got to stay in bed. You're losing days of staying, training and staying a little bit up to the sharpness that you want. It's not too bad if it's like 1 week. You come back the following week. I remember I was not well for played the game on the Saturday. And then like Sunday, I'm not feeling good. Okay, off Monday, off Tuesday, off Wednesday, in bed. And then okay, I'm starting to feel better Thursday, train Friday, play Saturday. So it's happened.
Oh, wow, quick.
Because it's 1 week, you play week to week, you're not going to lose your fitness. So you're just going to be recovered and able, you get a little bit out of your chest. Come in for a little bit of a sprint.
Yeah.
That's dangerous, man.
Would you ever play?
Lovely
That's
move
nice, that.
between that,
Very
lad.
nice. Did you ever play when you... Ooh.
Foul. Ref.
What?
Who's that on the floor? Manu.
Yeah.
That's a foul as well. Yeah. That's a foul. Maguire, that was a foul, lad.
Nice little move. That was
That was quite good, that.
Was that Ahmad
quick.
and Mainu?
Yeah. The chat, we need, come on, chat, be a little bit more positive, all right? We're only 23 minutes in, and everyone's getting called out. Maguire's getting called out. Ugarte is actually the only one who's getting a lot of bit of praise. Malassi's getting called out. Xerxes getting called out. Slabhead, the name Slabhead's getting thrown about a bit. Leave him alone. We're only 23 minutes in. This in a super chat, full-time production says, Arsenal are the new Liverpool. Insufferable. Do you know what was weird is Chelsea are a little bit... here we go. Bournemouth on the push.
Don't let him shoot, man.
You've given him so much space there. For me, I was born in 95, so I knew the sort of good days where Arsenal and United were, going at each other. But then Chelsea were the ones.
Yeah, they
when
came
Arsenal
into it,
moved to
mate.
the side when Josie took over.
Yeah,
So when I think about my first sort of real rivals, Arsenal are there, Chelsea are there, and Liverpool were never that for me.
Yeah, they
I've
weren't.
never, obviously, the history of it's so...
What are we doing?
Integral to
Why
our-
are we messing about so
don't
much?
know, but United. Whoa!
Okay, we're trying to be that team that pops like Arsenal and City have been. I don't know.
Just do the simple things and start winning the game before you start having to do all that.
Jody Marie, welcome to the academy. Don't know what happens really, but we get great stuff, don't you, Ethan? Members,
Part of the 12
you're
days of
part of the 12 days of Paddock,
prizes.
where you win lots of prizes, including. We don't know yet, but
Wow.
is it not the 12 days of Christmas now?
Put the ball in. Put the ball in.
We don't give it out yet. But yeah.
Oh, well, that's what you do. Just move it around quickly like that, and then things will open up. And then we pass the ball all the way over there from Ugarte this time. Of all
12
players.
days of
Like,
Christmas,
what?
bring it
I
on.
don't mind them just keeping the ball for a bit.
That's what I'm saying. Just keep it, lads. Why are we struggling? And it's not like they're even pressing and causing us to make these mistakes. It's just we're trying to play quick football, and we can't at the moment.
Hit the like button as well. We're 100 likes away from 1,000 likes, which will be wonderful. It's all I want for Christmas.
1,000 likes.
That and some new aftershave. I've lost my old one.
What aftershave do you go for?
Myself.
Oh,
Is that what it's called?
Not yet, it's called myself.
what does it smell of, Joe?
It smells of me.
It smells of me. If you were an aftershave, what would it smell of?
No, right, here's what happened. I got big into the Elvis. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Presley. I got big into him, watched his film, and then the guy who played him brought out, well, he was the front end of an aftershave called Myself. Sprayed it, loved it, not look back, 18 months. I wish I had a bit now, but like I said, I've lost it. So, you know.
Little smell of it next time.
Smell a bit like muffins.
I'll have a little. It's got McDee's, isn't it? Come on, McDonald's. McDonald's. See what you said?
Come on, McDonald's.
Come on, Maguire.
Come on, Maguire. Oof, nice. Come
Get
on.
your head on one.
Out wide now.
What is
That was
that?
crap. A little bit, starting to get a little bit better in the game.
This is what I mean about still
Austin
needing
Butler.
to tinker in places.
Oh yeah, we're so
to
far
figure out what we
away
are.
from being the finished product.
So annoying about Garnacho because he's got such good ability to get in good areas.
I think we'll see him. I don't think this Xerxes thing's worked.
No. But then he's not going to go up front, is he?
No.
So Hoyland up front
Highland up front.
for Xerxes. And then what?
And then I think maybe Malacia for Garnacho.
And then?
That's
So
it.
Garnacho going to be left wing back?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I
Or you
think
don't
that-
swap Bruno back
Maybe,
and
but
put
I don't
Dallo
think-
on the left?
Do you think Garnacho's a number 10? I can't see it. I think Garnacho wants to stay at United. He's got to learn to defend. He's only 19, so he's something
He can still,
I'd love
yeah,
for
he
him
can
to be a
still
left wing
change.
back, yeah.
But that's where he has to play for me.
Yeah.
I can't see him as
or
a number
right wing
10.
back even. I don't
Yeah.
mind that. He learned how to do the overlaps and then just start getting in behind and just people slotting him in with his pace. That would be great.
It's coming up to half an hour gone. It feels like a lot of nothing's happened in this
Yeah,
game.
that's what I mean.
It feels like we were talking about the game, but then when we'll actually remember the chances, we had 2 chances there, some stopping mistakes. This is from John Snow. This is bad. This feels like Maino Malassi can't do anything right at the moment.
What are they looking for there? What, a bad challenge? It's not that bad. Got the ball, didn't he?
Yeah, got the ball. John Whitehead says we need more speed up front.
Yep, exactly.
A fool named Huggy shrugs. He puts shrugs. So meh.
Yeah, that's how it feels. That's how it feels, to be fair. Not much there. That's why I'm saying, like, I know I like Bruno. I know he's supposed to play. But I don't want to pigeonhole players in areas where they're just not that effective.
We're not good at set pieces.
Uh-oh. No! Why? Another header.
You open your mouth there. Your fault, that.
I said we're not good at set pieces.
Yeah, and then they're showing us why.
So why aren't we getting better at that?
Why,
What
boys?
is that about? That
Once again.
Disappointing that.
Who marks him or who doesn't mark
Who's
him?
in charge? Like, who's the leader at the back there? Martinez, Maguire. These are all big characters. Who's helping people out, marking shit like that?
Is he the left back? He's tall lad, him though.
Surely offside.
Wow, it's all kicking off in the chat now.
Who is it? Xerxes.
Bloody hell. That's
Oh.
a good header as well, man.
Apparently someone says it's an own goal.
No, it was that back header there.
Oh,
It's a back
it's great
header.
header.
It's there, he's marking him, but like, there's not. What can you really do? You've got to be
Get
able to
closer
just
to him
stop
and
him
put him
jumping
off,
up.
yeah.
But he was with him. This is
But it wasn't into him, was it? He could have made it more difficult for
That's
him.
our ball. It touched off him. Did you see that? It touched off their player. Oh, it's a foul. He's putting his finger
said
up.
it,
Look,
but
look. And then it touches off him.
What's
You see?
been
Yeah.
What's been commented on here? He says it's never a foul. That so obviously they get the goal from that, but we still need to do better than that. John Snow says, "Told you it's bad, seriously bad." Steve-O says, "Every week this is shite, lol." Dan C says, "What's coming? To be fair, we haven't been good enough." Was it coming? I don't think our goal was necessarily coming, but I know what you mean there, Dan C.
Just nothing in the game for us, nothing really then for them, and then the set pieces, you know, we're susceptible to them.
Super chat from FBF1 says, "Set piece coach needs the sack."
Defensive one?
And full-time production with a super chat, thank you very much, says, "We need an experienced goal scorer in January. Hoyland and Joshua cannot create goals from nothing. They need first-time shots to score."
You're right. It needs to be on a plate for him to finish their dinner.
That's true.
We need a player who can just pick it up, turn, bang, goal, finish.
Bournemouth back-to-back could be... I mean, with loads of people kicking off here. Can't keep up with it all.
Look
Why
at that
is it-
run, man. Oh my day! What?
And he should be catching that.
Oh my days!
The noises I was making during the boxing last night. Oh, that would hurt. Kept saying that would hurt. Why isn't Yoro playing? Which is a decent question. I don't know.
Why did he hit that?
I think because didn't he play full 90 minutes against Spurs?
Yeah, probably the same as Maguire, innit? Like, don't want to start.
I think it's funny, innit, about, full 9 minutes against Spurs. It's funny, innit, how these, I don't know, can you not play 2 games on the bounce?
But he's only just come back from injury and he's only a young player.
That's true, but
like,
yeah. Captain Steak.
Mistake by Bournemouth here, letting Ahmad in.
Captain Steak Bake with a super chat says we're limping to the end of the season.
I do like a steak bake.
Cheers, Captain Steak Bake. Jamie's kicking off. Says, wasn't even a foul for that goal, for a free kick. If I can speak.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the first half of the Arsenal game. Like, very little's happened and we've conceded to a set piece. They haven't really threatened, have they, aside from that?
So annoying. So annoying, boys. At least Ahmad's on the free kick corners, not Bruno. At least that gives us a chance that he gets in the box. Now he's going to play a bad one again now, because I said that.
Yeah.
Let's please just move towards that front post.
Oh, not too bad.
Well played, Molasses.
Well played, yeah. Okay.
Whip round the back.
That's a foul. Ref! Free kick.
Come on.
Don't let Bruno take it either.
Why?
What a start. It's the 6th game in a row that United have gone down 1-0.
How many of them have we won?
None.
Great start. We'll figure that out.
Although we beat.
Yeah. City we beat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Forest we didn't.
Forest we didn't.
Spurs we didn't.
Spurs we didn't.
Who's the other two? He's going to repeat.
Arsenal we didn't.
Arsenal we didn't.
Forest.
I said them.
Leicester.
Leicester was it?
Did we go 1-0?
No, there'll be 6.
We win that game.
He's done 6 games now.
I think that stat confuses more than it helps.
Come on, Ahmad. Whip that top left. Don't let Bruno take it. Let Ahmad on it. It's your time. It's your time.
He's shaking his head out.
It's your time, Ahmad. Take it off him. Take it off Bruno. Pull rank.
You know that's not going to happen.
I know. But I'm just hoping Bruno says, you know what, you take this one. I've been hitting too many on the post and over and stuff. Let me take it. It's definitely Bruno's. He's going to hit straight into the wall as well. I hope I'm wrong.
Bruno with a free kick here.
Ahmad, just put that in the corner, lad.
Cheeky 1-6.
Here we go. Oh, for God's sake.
Always the same thing, though.
Can't take set
And he
pieces.
even tried his best to do it slowly.
It went straight into the wall. It was predicted. Everyone saying it was poor. That is terrible.
Thing is, put it in now. Put it in.
Come on.
We need a good ball in. That's not bad. Not bad. Get old and smash it.
Oh, what's happening here?
That's a foul on Malas, and it's a yellow. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, but they've played all right since we've gone 1 down.
Yeah. Well, they've got a bit of fire in them again.
We need an
Because they
extra.
realise they're at home here.
Well, they
A
shouldn't
lot
need
of
that.
fans not happy.
We need to get Rashi on.
Can't even find the kid.
Where's Rashi? Where's Wally? Is it Wally?
Where's Wally? Yeah, where's Wally? Used to love that game. Where's Wally?
But that's the guy's name in Black Mirror as well, isn't it?
Wally?
Is it Wally or something like that? It's something like that, anyway.
I'll have to
I remember
rewatch it.
That was a mad episode. I might have to watch that again later to myself as well. Come on. We just need something.
Right. I mean...
Look at Ahmad.
Is he going to
Look
play
at
it
Ahmad.
again? Ball!
It's not bad.
What?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What was that then? Did someone just repeated exactly what you said back to you? Ball!
Was that me?
I feel like you were in delay then. I heard you go ball, and then I heard ball.
An echo in the studio.
Crazy. 983 likes to get to 1,000 for half time. We will score. Remember that.
It will definitely score. But whether it's today, I don't know.
Oh, nice flick on there.
Don't play it back out. Put it in.
Come on. Oh.
Why have you got to go 1 down to start playing better,
Yeah, I
you
know.
bunch of tools?
You bunch of two.
I had other words beginning with T, but
Don't say
we're
him.
not quite there yet.
Trying to think what that is. don't have the
Does it rhyme with Watts?
Oh.
Oh, right, yeah.
Never mind. Starting to pick up a little game, says Stephen. Yeah, I agree with you there, Stephen. I never agree with the same player taking every set piece, says El Cancho.
Exactly. Get Bruno off him.
Card
That
is,
was
yeah,
not
that's
funny,
two fouls.
He's got his card.
Foul. You guys in the books.
Hold on, Ugarte. Now you got us tread on thin ice. I think that might have been it.
Yeah.
People say I fool's named Huggy. Say, come on, we're better than this. I don't know. Are we better than this?
Yeah, we're better than this.
Are we?
What does my hat actually say?
This
Jingle
lineup?
all the way.
Is it better than this? I don't know. That's what I'm saying about when I'm looking. I'm thinking, we need something more. I don't know what, but we need something more.
Yeah.
Manager, do whatever that more is so we can see. We definitely need more.
I prefer Bruno playing deep, me.
That's what I mean, but who's playing instead of him right now? Like, who's actually playing? Malacia plays there, but then who was going? Oh, yeah, so Delo was on the left. That means the centre-back's not playing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So you get Euro on. You move Dallo left. Move Mazraoui right side. And then you put Bruno. I mean, Bruno's still there, don't it? You got Xerxes, Bruno.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
It's too hard.
It's a puzzle that he hopefully will crack by the end of the year.
Garnacho
But he's
on,
trying
yeah.
different things, isn't he? Constantly trying and seeing.
Maybe Mainu got to come off. Bruno go back in alongside Ugarte.
Do you ever see a time where Bruno, he tries a big game where Bruno doesn't play?
Nah, it's not going to.
You could just try swapping Mainu and Fernandes. Mainu would be decent in that 10.
I don't think we give another free
It's
kick
just
there.
the extra
And then put
pace
Ho-
that you
and then
need.
put Ho-
Trouble.
Maybe
What's
Hoyland.
that?
Another free kick in the same spot, nearly enough. This can't be right. I thought we've had words. Malacia again in the corner.
It'd be worth looking at that Mainu, Hoyland and Ahmad as a front three.
Look at this. We've given away pretty much the identical.
Yeah, it's the exact same from the other side.
Hopefully we've not gone
No,
back in
it's on
time,
this side.
Reefing. Is this still the same?
FIFA glitch.
Leicester get beat 2-0.
Sweaty goals.
It's all going wrong for Rude. Oh, should have read that. I really just couldn't. Ethan put that on the screen. It's all gone wrong for Rude. Cheeky. God. Don't read everything out that Ethan puts. There's something I've learned.
Send it. What a touch that was.
Murph Mo, this club is done. Oh, we've all got such a short-term memory. We were bouncing off the walls. We beat City last week at their ground. Yeah, they're a bit shit, but we still beat them in the derby. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I know we're not. It's not been the greatest first 40 minutes, but
We just need
We're
to
still
get
winning this, man.
the boys on. We need to get the boys on.
We need to
Some
get the
boys off the
boys
pitch,
on.
off the bench, and change it up a little bit. So who's your you can let me know, Scotty. What's your best team at the moment of Man
My
United?
best team.
And don't do
Oh,
no this person or that person. You can only pick a player where you're 100% sure that's his position. I've been asking this all the time because I just want to know.
yeah.
And we've got this formation. You know it's 3-4-3, whatever. Now, can you tell me your main team?
From what I've seen this season, yeah.
That you're gonna play first team. That's who you're gonna pick. You're playing today.
great ball.
The game is now. Everyone's fit. Who's playing right now?
It's confusing when it gets to them
No,
two number 10s, isn't it? I can't, well, you
That's
want,
what I'm saying. Who are you picking?
I
The
want to be honest.
politician, didn't he answer the question?
Fucking give me a chance.
No.
I like. I prefer Ahmad down the wing back position from what I've seen this season. To be honest,
okay.
I quite like him. We get a little bit more enthusiasm with that.
Oh, ball! Come on.
One more.
Oh, go on.
Oh, Bruno slots it wide.
That was very decent.
Clear-cut chance made there by
Clear
Ahmad.
cut chance. I mean, you got to get that on target, Bruno.
Good work there from Dallo.
So
as well.
close, says Uvik. Bit unlucky there, says John Whitehead.
Got to score those. Hit the target at least. You've got to hit the target from there. It's nicely, slowly coming back to you, and you've just missed the whole target. Created a good chance, so that's a very good
Connor
chance.
D says we're not athletic enough.
In the right areas, I know what he means. That's what I'm saying. I can't really figure out. I want a proper athletic left-sided wing back that's
Yeah.
going to get up and down. You know, we're all talking about what's his name from Bayern.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, this is a goal.
Come on.
Surely.
This
Put
is
him in.
gotta be
Put him
Got
in.
a score here.
Oh no! There's
Keeper
two
save.
opportunities there. It should be scoring one of them,
It
Bruno.
looked like,
I think
the
that
pass
ball
was
got
behind
put-
him.
yeah,
the pass was a little bit bad. Yeah, apologies, Bruno, but that
The pass was
Yeah,
behind
I think
him.
it-
Mainly passed it behind him.
we're knocking on the door here. Who's that?
Where's Balaga?
1,000 likes. Brilliant. See, it's coming.
We got 1,000. Let's get the
1,000. I
goal.
told you it's going to come.
Yeah, the ball.
Yeah, a little bit of bouncy, innit?
Yeah, didn't need to do that.
Oh,
Still, he's got to do better there. It's a good save to be
good
fair.
save by the keeper. Yeah.
But
It's
he's
not
got- he's gotta
bouncing,
do
then
better.
he's got more of a chance. It's not bouncing.
Just
But
put your
why is it
freaking lever
bouncing?
the thing in the net.
But,
Oh,
please!
so you know what?
What? United nearly scored a set
Really,
piece.
they scored another corner to us.
Can we not get one like
This
that?
is it. Who's on that head there? Was it Maguire?
Great
Oh no,
ball, though. Great ball.
great ball.
I think it's no.
Oh.
It hit two
Ah, it's our ball.
Bournemouth players. Came off the goal scorer.
We're looking all right. He looks young, doesn't he? I think he's just come out of school.
17.
How is he? 17. Oh man. Another decent ball. Oh,
That's a good
right,
ball.
back post.
But if we're
Ball.
standing
Another
still,
corner
we're
again.
not going to score.
Martinez, the closest to win the header there.
Oh well.
Better again, but
Yeah, at least we've got two clear-cut chances now.
It's like
Bruno
the-
Bruno
we-
twice.
it's the conceding as though it's some shot of coffee in the morning to get
Yeah,
going. You
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
need
yeah.
that.
No, I don't. You should just have a cold shower. Do you have cold showers?
No. Don't touch cold water.
No.
Nah, unless it's to drink.
You don't
that's
do
it.
the ice plunges. I do it. in the
No
morning.
way.
You do it? Where?
What do you
No
mean?
way.
On my
What do you
balcony.
mean? On your balcony?
What are you doing?
I'm driving past yours. I see you in a cold plunge. Your
Well, you
boxes
know,
on.
my balcony's at the back.
All right. Well,
No, but I don't wear
the
boxes.
question still stands.
Yeah.
You're on. You got
I've
your
got a-
ghoulies out.
Yeah. The balls and that. A Christmas ball. In.
You go straight in.
Well, it takes a while. Don't look like Christmas balls when they're in.
That's unbelievable.
It's
How
good
long?
though.
How long would you stay in there
Oh,
for?
like half a second. No, about 15. I don't know. 30 seconds I've done the longest, but it's getting cold, man.
Ah, mate.
30 seconds.
Man on, man on. Play him again. Okay.
Oh!
What a strike, Bruno.
Bruno!
You're getting closer.
He's knocking on the door. Isn't he? That's a great
What,
strike.
right, 25, 30 yards. 1-2 with Mainu.
He takes a little touch.
Love that.
That is belting.
It
Oh!
went
You
no,
know, I
quite
think- I
wide. It
think
went very wide.
It was very wide. He hit it well. Wide.
He knows he's got to hit the target next shot. He's had
Yeah,
enough
he's
shots now.
two misses, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like working out. I'm doing a half marathon in Feb, so I've been trying to find
Amazing.
like, but I've been knackered every time I've gone running. So someone said get one of them.
Oh, crikey.
So I've been trying
The
to.
ones where you
Does
just
it take a lot of
slip it.
maintenance, or
I've
do you
got-
just...
What?
Does it take a lot of maintenance, or do you just fill up?
I just fill it in and then like you just change it after every week or something.
Forget that, mate. I used to hate the cold, the ice baths. I used to.
Oh!
One more.
Oh! Somehow...
I used to have to get in like hot water first,
Yeah.
then go in the ice bath so it would like tingle for a while. And then when it wore off, I'd get straight out and go back in the hot again. And then straight back in. So it's
wow.
hot and cold, hot and cold.
Hot and cold, hot and cold.
But start with the hot because I ain't touching cold while you can feel that cold. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's hectic.
I prefer to be cold than hot, me though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Why?
Because I'm a sweaty boy.
Because if you. Not for
And
the
if
same
I'm
reason.
cold, I'm sound.
Like I like you because you can heat, you can warm yourself up easy. But if you're too hot, like it's harder to cool down.
think, yeah.
yeah.
So-
I don't mind it. Like in other countries.
Either is not good. Either's not good, but I'd rather be
Extreme.
hot than cold.
No, if I'm on holiday, I'd rather be too hot, obviously.
Yeah, because you could jump in the pool.
You jump in the pool, have like a fab lolly or something.
But if you're too hot when you're working in England, it's a horrible, like, you know, especially
it's
in places like this where they can't work out the air conditioning.
Oh, yeah, and we're playing. I'm still playing with a fan, like a spinning one, in my room, and it dries your eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Wolves are winning 3-0. No comment this time by Ethan about Ruud van Nistelrooy, which is keep saying the shite.
You actually clearly had better chances than them as well now overall.
Rav Ratton says
that's
it's
a
not
bit
going to
of a
be
dive,
our
that.
day. Am I right in thinking? Because I still think we can do this. Am I right in thinking there was a Brentford game Ten Hag was in charge of where Brentford were 1-0 up and we turned it round and we won 2-1, and it kind of was like a little
Was it last
this
our
this
place?
year already. Old Trafford. I remember Hoyland scoring.
Brentford?
Let me see.
Southampton away.
No, it was definitely a home game.
Brentford at home.
You're right.
Or did they score first?
Yes.
Brentford at home.
Yeah, let me see. It has the makings of that. We weren't particularly brilliant, but we did still get the win. And I remember
Half time,
1-0. Well, it's not the result we needed.
It's not finished.
I don't know why I said that. Bournemouth winning 1-0. Nathan, you're going to have a... Oh, no.
Yeah, before, yeah.
Quick way. Have a quick way.
Oh, I'll be back in a minute.
Off camera.
What time It's 47 now. Good luck. Right, get into the chat if you're just rejoining us, watching the game, or let us know your halftime thoughts on that. We've had chances, and I've enjoyed certain spells of that game. Bruno could have scored about 2 or 3 belters.
But
no, we've not scored any. It's still 1-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's not been a great first half, has it? I don't think Bournemouth would play particularly well. Another set piece that's done us. It was a good header. I think Xerxes should get closer to his man. But the game for the first 20 minutes was really open, and we were allowing them to get into positions that were going to cause us dangers if they get set pieces, knowing how fragile we are from those positions. But again, with Manchester United, as seems to be the case under Amorim and under Ten Hag to a lesser extent, is that they need to go 1-0 down to have that sort of bolt of energy. Hello, dickheads, you need to wake up now. There's a football game to win. And then after that, it's true though, we get on top. And then I think, is it Mainoo's pass to Fernandes?
Yeah.
Wasn't great. There was a bounce in it. I don't know why he didn't play it straight into his feet. But nevertheless, I think Fernandes should finish from there. Fernandes had a chance towards the end. It's about 30 yards out. I think on the replay, it was quite wide. But
Bruno's getting a lot of stick in these comments, you know.
But do you know why?
He's made himself.
Do you know why? He's the only one who's taking the chances.
Yeah,
do you
he's
know
the
what I
only
mean?
one taking the chances. He's the one stepping up a little bit, getting into good positions.
But he's a captain.
Yes,
you
he's
expect
not
him to.
scored, but I don't think he should be getting like Bruno's done, Bruno's crap. This is from Brownish. Is a shocking Bruno. Also, people are now saying, "Oh, justice for Rashford. Rashford should be on the pitch. Rashford should be doing better." Every player's getting it. Malacia needs sacking, says Ant.
What?
Malacia,
Just calm down. There's 45 minutes left in the game. We've not been
this
getting
guy
11.
called Human with a question mark next to it. Don't know what the question is. Dalot, Xerxes, Malacia, so bad. ...
Right. Okay. I don't think they're great players. Xerxes, the idea that I had at the beginning was where he's going to drop deep and allow Ahmad and Fernandes to run off him. I don't think that's worked if Amorim was trying for that. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what Xerxes was put on that place for, because it's not an out-and-out striker. Fernandes, for me, everything's going through him, and he's trying more things, and if they're not coming off, the focal point's going on him for missing, but nobody else is stepping forward and taking the chances, do you know what I mean? But I think Fernandes will drop deep in the second half to try and create more chances for Højlund, who I expect to come on for Xerxes.
This is from Steve Dover with Super Chat. Pretty straightforward. We have no bottle at 0-0 at 0-0. You were right in suggesting that we started to play better as soon as Bournemouth score. So what is it about our attitude and mentality that means we can't perform in front of, a busy Old Trafford today, ready to, cheer on the team that we all know and we absolutely adore and love? Why do we need to go down to start then proving ourselves? Is that because it's manager after manager, really? So what is going on?
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because I imagine if I had the answer or anyone had the answer, then it'd solve a lot of problems at Old Trafford. I don't know if it's the fear element that they need, that to say, oh, there's some sort of, the 3 points might not be ours now, and it sort of kicks him into gear. But we shouldn't be conceding goals like we did. It was sloppy defending and set pieces again, but what's different now is that we're going into 45 minutes, and if you look at the game against Spurs, okay, we didn't come back and get the 3 goals. We're only one goal deficit now. We have it in us to go back, especially at home, and get back in the game. Bodo Glimt was another example of doing that. Man City's another example.
I think we win this.
I said 4-1 before the game, and I can't see us scoring 4. But I'm fully confident, like, despite going in 1-0 down, that United will win this game. And you can point your fingers at players that aren't possibly pulling their weight. Again, this is Fernandes for me is out of position. Malacia isn't going to be our regular left winger. Delow's not been getting a lot of luck down the right hand side. I imagine Amorim's going to go in and tinker around as we expect him to do. But the players that are either on the pitch there or will come on are good enough to get the 3 points at Old Trafford today.
Yeah, a lot of talk about enter the voices. I hate set pieces. Then Jack Mannion says, I hate hammering ball. I mean, we're losing our heads. It's not even full time yet. Chill out. Have a mince pie. Scottish just discovered them.
They're very good.
It is about 5-10 minutes till we get going again. Johnny says, this is utter dross, lads. Bruno is not good enough, says Kaif. KK Hank says it's the friggin' Old Trafford curse. I don't think so. Set pieces. This is from Played Out. Set pieces. What is happening? Bring in Zidane as a set piece coach. I think, crikey. We need to a fool named Huggy. We sort of work. We hate sort of working, but it's dumb mistakes costing us every single time. Right, Nathan is back. Nathan, there's a lot going on in the chat. Every player's getting it. Every player's getting called out. How do you talk about that 45 minutes?
It's a bit bitty, innit? It's a bit of a mess, to be fair. We're trying to play good football. Can't really get it looking fluid. I don't think these players have played together in these positions long enough to know where each other goes. I don't think it's the players fit the positions at the moment. I know players have got to play, but again, I think Amarim's got to make a tough decision with playing either Mainu or Bruno, and then put in that position, that 10 position, put someone in there that actually makes a difference for us. I think you're going to have to see someone like Garnacho in there to provide that kind of pace that you need to really make it work. I know Garnacho doesn't have the end product, like always, but he can score a goal. He does make the odd, he does make chances. This is what I'm saying, and eventually he will make one right. And it makes us look more dangerous and more of a team that's going to do something. And when you go like this, the team that we've got now, this is our only problem that I feel we have. You have players that you think he plays, but then you go, but where does he go? And then you go, just put him there. And it hurts the team. The team dynamics have to be right. You have to play the players in the right positions. And we only got 1 or 2 at the moment. But once you get everything right, that's when we're going to look like a proper side, and we're going to look better anyway. So, yeah.
Some super chats just to get through here. Sam Wise says, people who are saying Amarin ain't the guy, doesn't know ball. Yes, boys, smashing the stream so far. Thank you, Sam, for that. Full-time production says, if you put Kevin De Bruyne, Maddison, Palmer, Trent in those chances, and I believe he's talking about the Bruno ones, they take a minimum 1. United fans' frustration comes from other playmakers do every week. And final one, Xerxes is our biggest problem on the field. That is a super chat there from the Duke.
From me?
I don't think it's from you, sadly. I was going to say, but he's just called it off the Duke. That's from you, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to copy my name,
don't copy his name. He's the OG Duke, apart from the one from York.
York.
What are we thinking in terms of Xerxes then?
Like I said, good old up player, but he's playing in number 9 right now. So, end of the day, he's doing what either Bruno or, I guess what Bruno would be doing now. He's doing the same job. So you need someone like Højlund up there to do the other job, which is make sure you're in the right place to get goals and be that danger, like where you can just put the ball over the top and, you have someone who's willing to be in there, being that last man to do what you need to do to score goals. I think Højlund needs to probably come on for Xerxes. But I do want to see Xerxes in a 10 position, but that's only if you have then like a left wing back who's actually going to be overlapping and doing bits, because that means you kill off the pace off the left side then. So it's a tough one. Really is a tough one. It's like you need that extra man up front now, even with the players you got. If only we could play with one extra man, it'd be all right, but we can't.
This in from... All right, just stand right in front of my camera. This in from Dan Yates says, Nathan is spot on. Nathan is spot on. Some of you fans on here need to give your head a wobble. Twitter trolls. That is from Dan Yates on the super chat. There, did I say every one of these? This is in from Parag. Not sure what Xerxes' best position is. His worst position, though, is definitely striker.
Killed it.
We're a few minutes away. If you were to bring anyone on, are you going to change the game at all? We know he likes to use his subs. Who's going to play a part in this second half, Scotty?
I think Fernandes will drop deep. We're definitely going to see Højlund try and create more chances up front because Zirkzee is, like someone said there, he's not an out-and-out striker, and therefore he's not going to create much chances out of nothing. So half balls and stuff like that, balls into the box. We're not really seeing much of that either. I think we're going to see a lot of changes, and I think Delors may go over to the left-hand side. The problem is that both our wing-backs are defenders. So we're not going to create much, whereas if you go the other way, you got like Garnacho and Antony, the other options, going forward, but then you risk losing down the left-hand side with Garnacho not tracking back, but Antony's better at the defensive job, but he's not fantastic at going forward, so it's not like for like.
Can you take Odell outside of a quick wee?
Yeah, of course.
I'll tell you this, Nathan, are we going to win?
Depends who gets. If we change players now, we have to change the players and make the difference. I think Garnacho will probably have to come on. You know what? It sounds weird, but I'm still waiting to see Antony go at left wing back and see whether he can actually do an okay job there. I think his best attributes are defending as a winger. What you used to do is ball retention and defending, putting people under pressure. So why can't he do that job? And we don't have to think about him as that player who we're depending on to make assists in terms of taking a man on.
Yep.
But if you're the extra man overlapping, all you have to do is use your left foot to cross a ball.
Yeah.
Like, why can't he do that job? Like, it just puzzles me why he hasn't tried him on the left wing back yet. That's what I would do anyway. And then Ahmad in the 10 on the left side. And then I'd probably take off Mainoo, put Bruno back a bit. Or I'd like to see Casemiro. That's my favourite player in there anyway. I might see Ugarte with Casemiro, but I'm guessing he might take off Ugarte because he got yellow.
Yeah,
now.
he got the booking, didn't it? So I can imagine Casemiro coming on. The problem with Antony going down the left-hand side is, like, yes, he's great defensively. We're pushing for an equaliser at this stage,
But what is he?
But yeah, he's got more chance of whipping the ball in the box than
maybe scoring if he gets
has.
in there as well. And not that he's a good finisher,
Yeah.
but that is his normal position. Is he wants to be this attacking player, right? But maybe he just wants to be this attacking player that don't have to actually beat a man 1v1. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just overlap, make runs, and then hope someone slides you in. You're through. All you have to do is cross, or then fake or pass back to someone, or get a shot off across goal. That is surely playing to his strengths. Anyway,
we've had a super chat from the Duke. It says, "My is Duke, as is my dad and granddad."
Okay. Mine ain't even got that name in there.
Zirkzee is slow, heads with his eyes closed, second guessing runs. Bruno, for his reputation, he should be scoring those chances again.
Definitely.
That's from the Duke.
Definitely.
Give Amorim a chance. This is from Joanne C. He's coming part way through the season. None of these players are his choices. He's done brilliantly so far, considering where we were.
100%. Agreed.
We've had Murphy Mo. Are we going to watch a game this weekend? Full-time Productions with a super chat. Bruno's success rate of things. He tries on the pitch, passes, shots, crosses are well below those who provide the same for other teams around us. I don't hugely disagree with that. I think that other teams around us, or certainly those above us, aren't overly reliant on their own version of Bruno, whereas United very much are. Everything has to go through Bruno, and I think that's why he gets the criticism. And he should do better, but I think part of it's down to him setting the bar so high. Yeah. Time for YouTube. Worst under this manager, 60% games he lost or losing. It's sacking form. Now, you need to sort your head out.
Already? Wow.
Fred Fox, this is the level Ten Hag left us after 600 million spent. Yes, well, this is very much a Ten Hag team that Amorim's trying to manage. Ty Vanola, wing-backs are not getting forward enough. We spoke about this because obviously the predominantly defenders. Both 10s are isolated and double marked by the full-back and centre-back at Bournemouth. Liam Cohen, will we get Europa Conference? Right, here's an interesting question.
Win it.
Right, so if we don't win today, right, we're very far off getting in Europa League spots for next season, despite my optimism beginning the show.
Things have changed.
One game, you know.
One game.
Minutes.
I'm just saying that I'm just being devil's advocate here, right? Does Amorim start focusing at some point on the Europa League, or has he looked at that now in the sense that, maybe the league table is a free hit this year while he works out what is his best system and then focuses on Europa to get us into them Champions League spots? Nathan?
He's focusing on all fronts. There's no way he's not focusing on winning Europa and not focusing. He's like choosing one over the other. I think he's trying to win the games in Europe and he's trying to win the games in the league, every one of them. But do you think at some point he'll have an eye on that? Do you think? No, I think that's that's the case, isn't it? You go like, if we ain't gonna be up there, we're gonna do it for Europa. We've got to do it either way. We've got to push on both them fronts. Whatever happens, our best team is gonna play them games. So yeah.
Bruno Fernandes's first half, he's had 5 shots, 50% shot accuracy, 0.38 xG, 1 big chance missed, 1 accurate long ball, and 3 accurate.
Looks like Euro's coming on.
Euro's coming on.
Who's that for, Drake? Minus?
Must be for a player.
Oh, Malacia.
Okay. And then Dalot goes on left or something like that. Yeah.
MUFC with super chat. Who is the best poet, Scotty, Giggsy, or Runa? Me. The bar's pretty low. If you've gone football,
So it's Giggsy.
Poet? No, not my name. My name's not Giggsy. He's a poet, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a poet.
You
right?
are?
Yeah. Right, Nathan.
Yeah, but you never said it. Yeah, but he's right though. You've never said it.
Yeah, because I don't come on. I don't come on here.
Just keep it quiet.
Because he bowls in here going like, yeah, play Premier League football. Like, yeah, well, have you ever had a poem at the Europa League Cup final? No, you haven't. Actually, yeah.
What?
Yeah, in Stockholm before the game, the final. I like commissioned to have a poem, and then I had my face all on the screen. Yeah. So actually,
your audio as well.
Yeah,
saying it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good, man.
You got to send me the video.
Good them days, but then I started slagging the Glazers off and they've not hired me since. Anyway, Leroy 9, the super chat. These first games will tell. Will tell. It's true that.
Yeah, I know a couple of people like that.
These
Mate
first.
of mine's.
You don't think people are watching, and then you get told that they are. These first games will tell Amorim who has enough resilience to keep going and work hard despite the setbacks, and some players are already failing. The Duke again. Summer, we need 2 centre-backs, Ariel dominant and Martinez a defensive midfielder. Av the Don. I love the people that say Bruno out or sack Fernandes. What do you think that will do or unlock? All of a sudden, the team will learn to create chances on their own and figure out how to progress the ball. Right, the second half has kicked off now. I'll get some of your chats.
So true that.
Rory Naylor said, "The Duke, you are silly."
Thank you.
I think that might be.
I think it might be the YouTube guy.
It might be the YouTube guy, not the Duke.
Or the guy from York,
Yeah.
who we mentioned before.
Who are you talking about, mate?
Oh! Sorry.
Oh.
I reckon we're winning this 2-1.
You made a pass.
I think we're winning this 2-1.
4-1.
That's what I've said so
Yeah,
far, but
I think
I hope we
this
make the
is-
changes first, because if we don't, struggling. We are struggling, mate. We need to make something happen.
Come on.
Just get it out.
Ooh.
Just get it out.
Scary.
Here's a good one for Mr. Robot. How do you have 50% shot accuracy when he's had 5 shots?
Oh yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
We're just giving the stats.
Mob said it, I didn't think.
Mob said it, so we're not taking any responsibility for that.
I was going to have a go at it then, but...
Oh.
Oh! Bournemouth.
Just get back in goal, lad.
Oh!
Crikey, Bournemouth might do it. Oh, wow.
So scary that, man. Onana comes out and he misses it. Not misses it, but the player gets to it before him. Ball over the top. And he's onside as well. And he knocks it past Onana, and Onana takes time to get back in. Just get back in!
Just get it in. Oh, my God.
Vidal Gutierrez. Why is basketball non-existent in the UK?
It is, but we're just
Yeah,
not
we've got
any
the
good at it.
Manchester Giants.
Are they still a thing?
Yeah, they used to play at Bellevue.
I remember when they used to
Oh,
play.
good, you know.
I used to watch them when they
It's
first
alright, yeah.
started at the arena.
We've got a lot of kind of one. You've still got ice hockey. They still go in Altrincham. Manchester Storm. Speedway still happens at Bellevue as well.
I mean, like, it's not like proper big, is it? Like proper
No.
big money and
I
big
think we've got-
stadiums
yeah.
and all that.
I don't think we've got a baseball team.
No, I'm big into paddle now.
Yeah, everyone's on that now, innit? Everyone's on that. I still ain't played it yet.
It's good. I keep challenging Ethan and he keeps bottling it.
Really?
Yeah. Look,
Paddle, yeah, I've heard it's quite good. Everyone's building courts, aren't they?
I'm about tennis, me, but I just gotta wait for my.
Tennis.
Yeah, I love the tennis. Hey, come on, boys. I want them to start looking sharper than us now.
Yeah. No, I didn't get into tennis. I was into badminton. Oh, I like badminton.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I like about tennis is the strawberries and cream. At half time.
at half time. That's because you went to a. That's you went to a posh.
Where you
school,
been?
didn't you?
No, I didn't go to a posh school.
He grew up in an SK postcode.
I went to St Kent's in Fallowfield.
Where did you grow up? Stockport.
Yeah, Stockport, a place called Gatley. But
Well, Gatley, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
next to the curry house.
Yeah, my old place. Lived in Gatley as well.
Come on.
Next to the curry house on the main road, next to the stadium.
Got Tandoori, you've been in there?
Yeah,
Got Tandoori?
yeah, I've been there as well.
They'll look after you in there.
Yeah, I've been there.
Someone already put in the chat that they're going to it for
Dinner.
their dinner tonight. Anyway.
So
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Maswari's gone right wing back now, hasn't he? And Dallow's left wing back, and Euro at right centre back. Let's see what that's going to do. That's just going to shore up really defensively, but nothing really going forward for that, is there?
No, I think he'll be making some more
Giving
attacking
him,
subs in a
he's
bit.
got to do that on 55, 60 minutes. Give him a bit longer.
I wonder who do you reckon's played the most minutes? It's got to be Fernandes.
100% Bruno.
And then Delon.
Mazza?
Yeah, Delow's always been. And
Mazza's played a lot.
Yeah.
Mazza's a lot.
Onana's played a lot. And what, since the manager's
Yeah,
come
we're
in?
under the new manager. I'm just wondering, like,
He's scrappy, isn't he?
Bloody hell, how many players has he...
Do you think he'll sign in the summer?
Who?
Do you think he'll spend some cash? Hammering? Do you think he will? If
In
he
the
does,
summer?
If he's in January, and if he is allowed, say he may be only allowed to bring one player, 2 players in,
Yeah.
where do you think he'll go for straight away?
I think the left side. That's the one side where he's just like having to fill in every time with Dalot, and okay, he's doing all right,
Oh.
but like filling in a
Yeah.
spot rather than having an actual spot is not great. So I think it would be good if he was to pick. Well done, boy. Well done, Yoro.
Nice.
Right, we're not getting enough going on here, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
we need-
sloppy. But I mean, Bournemouth are having us. We've hardly got out of our own half. Oh.
We need I don't know what we need. I'd like to. See.
there's a lot of round pegs and square holes, isn't there, at the moment in terms of like team selection. He's asking people to do things that possibly are beyond their capabilities of football, especially down the flanks.
Just not enough in attack, is there? There's not enough up front. Not enough really on the left.
There's no threat, is
Bruno
there?
ain't
No,
no
there's
real
no
threat.
threat.
Even though he's had a good few chances, he could have done that from the middle.
It just allows them to push up more, doesn't it?
They're not going to pace us out. We'll do this.
Yeah, our press hasn't been as good as it's been in previous games when they've got the ball at the back.
Yeah.
There we go then. Good.
It'd be interesting to what happens with the Mason Mount situation, because again, I don't know how long he's going to be out, and I don't think if he has another season where he's out for the majority of it, can Amorim really
Can't build a team around.
No, and can you rely on that? You know what I mean? Like,
you could see he actually really wanted him to be part of the squad.
he spoke highly about him, didn't he?
Yeah.
And like, it was a great opportunity for Mason Mount to sort of stamp his place in one of them number 10 positions against City in the derby.
What?
Oof,
Laces
that was
pass
a
back, you know?
heavy pass back by
Laces pass back
It
like
was a
that.
bit ropey, that pass
Harry
back from
Maguire.
there. Come on, push. Ooh.
Hit the line on his knees.
Is there anyone out there that you've sort of seen across Europe or Premier League where you've...
There we go. Hoyland
Garnacho
and
and
Garnacho. Get yourself on for who? For who and who?
Xerxes.
Mainu and Xerxes.
Really,
Yeah.
Mainu and Xerxes?
I think Mainu Xerxes come off. Oof. I don't see Bruno coming
Yeah,
off.
no.
So it must be Mainu Xerxes. Or is it Dalot and Xerxes?
Maybe.
Will Dalot go left wing
Is
back?
Garnacho
Come
going to
off.
step up? I mean, I think it's got Garnacho all over it.
It's
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
could he maybe...
We win this game 2-1 now.
Yeah. Come on.
We win this game 2-1. What was your question, sorry?
So is there anyone that you've sort of seen that could do them jobs down the wings or be more of attacking threat that you'd like to see at United?
Well, I've never seen him play, but I've heard that player at Lecce, left winger player, young player, what's his name? I don't know, but you don't know.
It's a good answer, though.
Yeah. Don't know his name, but yeah, he's a sick player.
There's someone out there that's...
Yeah.
someone
That
out-
player there, whatever his name is, he's sick. I'm going to find his name.
Someone will put it in the chat.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Goku or something?
Goku.
You're just making names up now.
Something like that. What's his
Goku.
name? Is it Goku? I'll get his name.
Here we go. Oh.
No, Dalot. Just don't shoot ever again, Dalot. Just play it to someone.
Poor Dallo.
My gosh.
You're all right, though.
Left wing.
It's still going by Billy Meredith. Mainu is positionally astute, receives the ball in tight areas very well and is a good passer, but he isn't fast across the ground and needs quicker players around us to be effective.
linked with United, yeah.
Here we go.
Let's see what I'm talking about.
Nice ball.
Lecce star. His name.
Patrick Dorgu.
That's it.
Patrick Dorgu.
Thank you, Jordan Jones.
Thank you.
Cheers, Jordan Jones.
That's what we're saying. Dorgu is supposed to be
Bruno?
a name.
Ooh,
It's supposed to be a name that everyone's saying is a sick player.
And
few
Matt
people
comes
I know.
United. That's good.
Play him. There we go. Can we get someone to link?
Oh,
Right, come
Corner.
on now, United.
come on now.
Let's go. Corner time.
You made the sub shot? No.
No, not yet.
Here
Oh,
we go. First touch, Harlan header.
Xerxes. Mainu. I'm going Xerxes Mainu.
yeah. So first one correct.
Out you go.
Hoyland, Xerxes.
Is it Doyland? Is it
Doyland.
Is it left back?
You
Dalot.
got it.
You got it.
What? Oh yeah, because of the
got
yellow
it.
card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we said earlier.
Wow. All right.
So
So
Fernand-
Bruno drops to your
back-
guy's
yeah.
position.
Yeah.
Garnacho takes that.
So Bruno and Ugarte, and Bruno and him thingy in midfield now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Amazing.
I think that worked better in terms of creating chances.
Yeah.
Because we've been making
More
very
attacking,
back
yeah.
from deep.
Yeah, we don't really need to defend him so much. Got enough at the back there with Euro. Good ball. Oh yeah.
Oh! Nearly.
that-
That would be intense in there then.
That was
Who got
that
rid
looked
of
like
that?
Maguire got a head on it,
Looked
and then
like
it got
it.
blocked by their player.
Oh,
a little bit of
Wasn't as close. I thought it was on the line.
Little bit of a mix-up. So Dorgu is supposed to be the one player that everyone's talking about. And there's another ball. Is that another one?
Oh.
And
Corners haven't been bad.
not bad. So is... Oh yeah, so yeah. Garnacho is in the 10 now, isn't he?
Yeah.
That left 10 spot. That's
Ball
probably
in.
the best we can hope for, really. There's not much more we can do apart from an injured Mount. So he's not coming back for a while, is he? So... Yeah, so if we had him, left wing back,
Yeah.
that's number one. It says they're looking to bring in a proper wing back to bolster Amarim's side, don't they? So, and that's the one that they're talking about. So, don't mind that.
Is it still 0-0 in all the other games, Ethan?
No, 3-0 to
3-0 to Wolves, sorry, yeah.
Chelsea?
Chelsea's still 0-0 against Everton.
And then Liverpool are going to get some lead, aren't they?
You know? Yeah, they
Flying.
definitely are flying because they've already took 2 games in hand as well.
Oh yeah.
They're on 15 and I think Chelsea are on 16 games. Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
They're going to run away with it.
Give him a chance. Mainu.
Xerxes,
What they're looking at
how
him
do you think
for?
he did today, Scotty?
Didn't work out. Definitely wasn't one of his better games. But I mean, he
Yeah.
was in a team that didn't do much at all. Did they really in the first 45 minutes? But yeah, he wasn't great. Someone early, Davis said Xerxes is Teflon, nothing sticks. It's quite funny and apt.
Nah, he didn't do anything today. He didn't even link up.
Well.
But
Here we go.
you play... Anyway, I'm not saying anything. Let's just hope that we can get something.
Got hope
back.
and pray. I think we're on here. Nice ball. Decent flick.
Is there someone coming now?
Oh, for
Got to be higher up the
freak's
pitch
sake.
there, the low.
Come on. Ooh.
And corner. Goal kick.
What's that, 35 minutes left? You've got to start creating more chances.
Yeah.
Can we just get Jamal Musiala in the left 10
Mm.
and
Go for it.
that'd be good, wouldn't it? Get him in there and that'll go to a left wing back. Sorted.
Garnacho's dyed his hair back too, or just got rid of the dye of his hair.
That Mason Mount there in the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Mason Mount and his...
If you are left out of the squad, are you made to go to games, or do you go to games?
You don't have to go to the games a lot of the time. Oh, need to plug in. A lot of the times you don't have to go to games. If you're at a home game, a lot of the time you do also need to come in, at least be in for the start of the game.
Yeah.
Depends what team as well, and depends what, especially home games, yeah.
Yeah.
But away games a bit different. You don't have
Of
to be
course,
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
away
yeah,
game,
go
do
all
you?
the way down there.
But yeah, home game, you want to go in and
Show your face.
Show your face, be there, support the team. But that's what happens, isn't it? Like when you're not playing, you get mad and you don't want to be there. You think, I'm just going home. That's it.
Yeah.
Put me back in the squad.
What would you do, Joe?
What? I won't go to. Well, it depends.
If you weren't selected?
Depends where the away game is. Oh wait, because I might go to some of the away games. Remember that there was a thing in like the this sort of 2015-16 where you'd see a lot of
Paddock used to go quite a lot.
United players sat in the amongst the away end. That would always be fun. Home games I'd go to. Definitely, especially if it look as cool as what Mount had on there. Mount had on that really nice sort of like
baseball jacket.
Yeah,
that's
it
nice.
great that.
Not bad, to be fair. I don't really like them, and it looks good on him. Well done.
Bournemouth is not letting them phase it.
They're
The
offside?
fact we've brought two big attackers on, they're not phased. They're still pushing us. Oh, looking quick.
They moved the ball a little
Bournemouth
bit
here.
sharper than us, even. Like, it's weird.
What's it about?
I just need I'd put Casemiro on for Mainu me.
It's interesting because you would have said Casemiro is one of the only people that. I mean, he changed everyone's minds.
That's a pen. It's got to be a penalty.
Oh no!
He's not off, is he?
Did he not? Did he not get the ball?
100% off.
Off?
100% yellow. A pen.
I thought he
It's a
got. I thought he had.
Nah, I knew it as soon as he did it. I knew it. I thought, don't do it. Yeah, no, he done it.
See, if you look at Bournemouth's play before that, though, the tackle, they were very slick in the move.
This can't be. Let's have a look at this.
It's a pen, man. It's a pen.
Oh.
Is he saying it's outside? No.
Oh yeah. Frick's sake.
You didn't even need to go down.
He
Just
didn't
stay.
really need to go down. Oh
Oh,
god. Nearly as clear
Rowan.
cut as last week's one against City.
That's the clearest ever.
Well,
What was he pointing at then? Saying what? I should have done it outside.
yeah. Freaking hell.
Oh well. Happens. Again, happens.
Got a huge half an hour.
we're not coming
Go
back.
2-0 down.
We're not coming to 2-2,
Last
are
game
we?
before Christmas.
I hope we do, but I don't know.
Why are you all kicking off?
Well, let's not concede first. Let's have Onana do what he's supposed to do now.
Yeah.
Save. Do a mad save that no one would ever save. Just to make up for them stupid goals that you conceded before. He's got good pens as well.
Yeah.
He's got quite a few good pens.
He's got a hat-trick of pens this year, didn't he? The
Yeah.
first person to do so in the
Yeah.
Premier League. Hope he misses
He's not
today.
missing, He's not missing.
He's going bottom right, isn't he?
He's not missed his last
Or is
5
he?
penalties.
He said, I've done 3 on the right, I need to get 3 on the left. So he's going left then.
Come on,
There, up a little
Onana.
bit.
Hit the post or something.
Come on, Onana.
He's going to try and binge it top
Looks
left.
quite small in that net, doesn't
Keeper's
he?
right. Keeper's right.
Over the bar.
Waist height.
Oh, it's a great pen. Fucking hell.
I told you keeper's right.
Straight down the middle.
It's keeper's right, isn't it?
Nightmare. 2-0 Bournemouth. Half an hour to go. The joys of a United 2-1 win seem very far away. But, still half an hour. We've not really seen Højlund or Garnacho get into this game yet. Clear pen. I don't know why anyone's really complaining about that. Surely.
That's defo pen. That's 100% pen. Easy. Say easy.
How many losses is that in December? How many losses will this? Oh, we've still got half an hour to go.
4,
Right,
is it?
Yeah?
It's a tricky one. I mean, I do
You had
have-
4?
Yeah, I think
Forest,
so.
Arsenal
and
Now.
Tottenham.
Bournemouth.
and Bournemouth 4.
Wow.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Shambles.
Defender
I
was
thought we
already
got-
there though as well. We
I
had
thought you were
other
allowed.
defender
I
there.
thought in the football gods allow you a like a sort of new manager bounce sort of thing. I mean, we had a short one with Rude, didn't we? But
That was it.
that was it. Do you remember when Ollie came in? I don't think we fucking just went on some incredible run. And now we're sort of here and
Dived.
Keep going.
Bruno. That's difficult. Turn out. Let's go. Man on. Bounce.
Send him.
send him.
Run.
Go on.
Oh, the ball needs to be so much better there, Bruno. Mainu,
Try to
just
dink
easy
it. Oh no! What a turn. No, he's not going to do anything though, is he? Oh my days.
Oh no,
That's-
surely not.
Oh no!
Oh,
That's from Mainu, and as much as I love the kid and he's a brilliant
3-0.
player, he's just so sloppy at giving the ball away there. And before that, Bruno's pass should have been a lot better out of the wing. Fucking idiots.
what the actual fuck is going on here? How can it be 3-0? How can Bournemouth, who have had an alright start to the season, come to Old Trafford and do what they exactly did last season again? Have we not learned from anything? New manager, new set of formations, I get it. But the fact that they've got on the bounce, it's not going to, maybe it won't end 3-0, but the fact that right now, they're beating United 3-0.
Look, fucking stupid pass by Bruno Fernandes. He should be getting that over to the wing. And the Mainu there, trying to dink it, just do the easy stuff.
I don't understand what's going on.
But even then, you look at why is no one tracking?
Is he not supposed?
Look, why is Martinez walked away from his man there?
But you're not supposed to go back with that to be the next guy behind to help if he beats
Relegation
But
battle. Soccer
But
ball.
Martinez was stood close to him and then walked away from him following the ball rather than the man. That's a slot into the net.
We've conceded a hell of a lot
Look,
of
that's
goals.
stupid by Mainu.
But then look, watch.
It was just pure comedy fuck up there.
Oh, it's incredible. That fucking hell.
We are in trouble, mate.
We are so in trouble.
Bournemouth.
We concede a lot.
Why?
You know.
Send him. Go Garnacho.
There you go,
Come on.
Garnacho. Come on.
Come on.
First touch, next one. Slot.
Fucking score that, you dick. Fucking idiot.
Oh,
That's what he
man.
brings. Though. That's what he brings. Good touch, first touch. Not bad. I was just wondering if he could open out any more than that. Though. I'm just trying to see. Can he? Not really.
He's got to
under
do
the pressure.
better than that.
What could he have done there? Let me see.
Man, we conceded a hell of a lot of goals. I'm just looking back now.
Pretty tough that to be able to open out and actually curl it bottom corner while you're running the guys right next to you because they don't give you the time to turn out. Maybe you could have touched it a little bit to the right, then hit it straight away.
Dinked it over him. The keeper was going down.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'd have finished that, Nathan.
Yeah, that's a bit different though. You're asking about
In fact,
I generally don't know what to say here. I'm a bit. Out of all the predictions we made at the start of this stream, watch long, I never in a million years thought I'd be sitting here at this 3-0. Never in a million years thought it'd be 3-0 to Bournemouth.
You're right.
I said
We
4-1.
could have predicted a Bournemouth win. We're probably naive not to just to roll over and say we're going to batter them. Never in a million years I think it'd be 3-0. Fucking hell. And there's still a long time to go. People are saying I've turned it off. I've jacked this shite in, someone says.
It is a bit disappointing because there isn't anything great going on right now. Nothing actually going on in attack.
No.
Zero. Apart from that Garnacho thing that's just happened there and he's not put it away.
You look, United have had more attempts than Bournemouth on goal.
Oh my days.
Tired of every single player is getting it in the comments. Every single player. Ugarte.
He's not even on anymore.
pitch.
I know. Someone said get Ugarte off. That's literally the first thing I've seen. Mainu's getting it. Bruno's getting a lot of stick.
How did he not hold that up? Hoyland, man. Come on, that ball came to you nice and relaxed. You're holding the guy and somehow he's got through you.
Christmas Ruin said whip it master. Santa's a scouser.
Come on, turn, lad!
Right, come on.
You don't just get... you got to have something more to your game. You're fast. You got a good dribble, man. Get on that ball and do something. When you get that time to turn, you do it. Score!
Oh, God!
It's something. Them balls weren't coming into the box in the first half.
That's the kind of ball you want to see go in. More often than not. Whenever we get in those areas, the ball should go in. Players should know that the ball's coming in.
He must be scratching his head and going, whoa.
He knows what he's got to deal with, though. He knows what he's got to deal with.
This is so tricky. Oh, man, even that. We just seem a bit poor. So poor today. This is Kadara. This team was turning it around with Rude.
Yeah.
With this new system, we've gone back to Ragnick levels, and it's just getting worse. Relegation in view. We're still 10 points.
If these guys get another goal, though, we're in trouble.
Red Bumbly Lumbly Master says, I'm done. I can't support them anymore. Nothing we change works. We're cursed, and we should disband. I'm being so real. Disband. Give your head a wobble. Disband.
Right, come on.
Good touch. Play him in.
Well played. The low needs to be further up, man.
But don't shoot.
Oh!
That's good. Look, cross goal. That's
Oh!
what you do. Hey,
fingertip save. Hoyland nearly scored.
Not good finish. Good shot. Well
Good
done, Hoyland.
shot.
That's what I want to see. A cross goal.
Nearly scored. People are saying I'm turning it off for my health. Couple of scouts.
Good strike. Good strike, Hoyland. That's exactly what you need to do. Cross goal, low and hard.
Oh,
you did it.
nearly.
You've done a good save.
Nearly.
Good save.
You puts next manager out.
No, that's not bad, lad. That's what I want to see from you.
Nearly broke my TV. Says Jeremy when Hoyland nearly scored there. Oh, it feels like we're getting a little bit worse. Oh!
Wide.
Get up off the floor.
Oh, come on.
What? He's holding his ghoulies.
It's not a head
his
injury.
head. Can't just stop because of that.
Has he got yellow in his hand?
Fucking stupid, that.
I thought you can't stop playing
I didn't
unless
think
it's
so
a head
either.
injury.
You get it right in the ghoulies.
Oh, it did it.
What?
Oh,
No, it did. It got me in the chest.
Oh. You
Winded.
soft bastard. You can't be stopping a game of football because the ball hit you in the chest. That's fucking pathetic.
It is bad. I think.
Well, Fernandez there.
I think it's what's going to happen here. The referee's made a mistake. He stopped it, and he's just going to cover his tracks a little bit.
this is what happens, and it is what.
It is what it is.
What is wrong with this? Oh,
It isn't going well, is it? It's not going well. And I even think, I think it's taken everyone by surprise. From the board to the managers, the coaches, the new people coming in. They're all a bit stunned by it.
I think it's once you win against City, you think you can go on and just do what you need to do, and just keep doing the same thing because City are where they are or whatever. It feels like this is a foregone conclusion when it's not.
No,
Just isn't.
I do a podcast with Gaz Drinkwater, who's on this channel now and again, right? And we do it every Monday. And there's been midweek games. 2 podcasts ago, right, United, we were talking about back-to-back defeats to Arsenal and Forest. Monday coming, Monday just gone, I should say, we talked about 2 wins. A win in the Europa League and a win against City. This Monday coming, I'm talking about 2 back-to-back defeats again. We're going to be talking about the fact we got beat by Spurs and the fact we're currently getting beat 3-0. You can't make it 2 defeats on, 2 defeats, 2 wins, 2 defeats on. It's like,
Yeah, but that's better than just drawing every game.
I think we'd have exactly the same points.
No,
wouldn't we?
I think
We'd have 6 points,
We'd
wouldn't
have
we?
more.
6 points if we drew, 6 points if we won 2 games.
Well, you get 6 points if you.
Overall, if
you
I'm
draw
taking
6
six games, we won, drew 6. That's 6 points.
Yeah, but
if we won 2 out of the 6, that's 6 points.
You said we drew 2, lost 2. So it's
You're off.
3 each.
You weren't doing, Scotty. Listening to me.
What?
What? Say what? See some super chats. Full-time Brooke just said Hollywood passes when we can't do the simple ones. It's really booting off. Joey's bad luck. I'm not bad luck.
Oof.
I'm fine.
You are a bit
I've
bad
been here
luck.
for some dark times. I don't know why I keep coming back.
Come on.
You've got to hit the target as well, lad. Come on, Ahmad. We're relying on you to do everything.
Therein lies the problem.
I know. But at least he could be hitting the target with that.
He should be doing better.
It's a
there.
perfect ball to him.
It's just, I don't know who said that in the comments there, but the Hollywood ball. But some of the stuff tonight, the defending, stay with your man, dead easy. don't dive in where you don't need to in the 18-yard back for the penalty. Mainu, the ball to Fernandes for the shot initially should have been, a lot easier. And then the ball that he gave away in the midfield, just play the nice and simple football.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It doesn't matter about the formation, does it really?
It's not. That isn't formation. That's just
the
close.
set play, penalty, and a foul, and a silly passing from Mainu.
Individual errors.
Yeah.
But then the team, you look at going forward, maybe that is a problem with the sort of how we're set up, because we're not creating enough chances. Or maybe you should have started with Højlund. It's not good enough either way.
Here we go.
Fucking Bournemouth, man.
Put him in.
Bournemouth again. Exactly the same result as last year at the minute.
Cherries. I don't even like. Do you like cherries?
Cherries?
They're well overrated.
No, I like the glacier
No,
ones.
I think they're the only ones that I've
Them
tried.
ones?
No, they're too sweet. Though.
Yeah, they're mad.
Them ones
You don't
that
like them?
No.
Cherry sauce? You ever had cherry sauce? Oh, it's delicious.
What do you have that on?
On
just
on
cheese.
pie.
On
Cherry pie.
cheese.
Cake.
Oh,
And a pie. Oof.
Cherry sauce. Cherry
Sauce
sauce.
is nice.
I had pickled onion mayonnaise yesterday.
Really?
That
Well,
like-
it wasn't good.
That sounds rank.
Yeah, it was.
Oof. Wait till you discover mayo. Just normal mayo. That stuff's great.
Not ready for that.
No. You gone to the big stuff.
I'm waiting. It's getting over mince pies.
Gone to the big stuff early doors. What else? Everyone's slagging Bruno off. Can't get. Bruno's getting it.
Like, he's had the clearest chances, hasn't he? Had the most clearest chances for us.
Yeah.
Him not scoring doesn't mean we conceded 3 though.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
his fault.
Apparently
It's
our
just
XG
annoying.
is quite high.
We should. There have been clear chances today. Bruno's had some good chances there.
What's got? Is it Everton?
Which was our
Chelsea still 0-0.
Crazy that. Oh. Everton have a good defence, I think.
Yeah, they actually do it, to be fair.
Let's have a look at some stats here. Our XG is 1.59 and theirs is 1.11. So they're exceeding and we're not as good as we should be. We've had 10 corners. 17 shots. 17.
That's a story.
That's a good
So,
ball.
Oh!
17 shots. How many on target?
17 shots. Let me have a look. 5 on target.
1 in every 3.
Yeah. Good maths, that.
Not good enough. But my days! He can't get there!
It can't be 4!
Well done, Onana. Oh my gosh, he's not that fast, is
Martinez again.
he? Onana not got no pace. Good job. Turned around and tried to race him before
Yeah,
he
true.
went past
God.
him.
Oof.
Good ball over the top.
Yeah. Oh!
Well
That's good. And again across.
Come on!
Why?
Oh, that over charge going on show!
Why your right foot there?
Fucking use your
We're all shite
He's
today.
just got a left foot to use there.
Fucking
It's
idiot.
got in there. Just use your left foot, lad.
Look. First time.
Why have you put it?
Why?
Worse on the replay, that. I couldn't believe it.
Made the defender favourite. I don't know why you do that. Why would you make him favourite? You're in such a good position.
11 corners, and all of them have led to absolute fuck all.
Yeah, I know. We're not getting better at him. Oh, right. Come on. I mean, we need to. A 3-0, I couldn't hack it. I could not hack it.
Who is it boxing day?
Wolves. Away.
And they're getting good. They just sacked the manager.
Yeah, they're beating
And
Leicester
they're just winning
3-0.
3-0.
Wolves away, and then final game of the year is Newcastle.
So
At
we're only getting 3
That's
out
going
of
to be
6.
tough as well.
That's going to be tough.
What do you mean 3? We're going to beat Wolves?
I was joking,
Think so?
Newcastle because of easy.
We need Casemiro just to start.
Telling
This is
you.
FPL Mikel.
I think so.
Do you think he doesn't like Casemiro?
No, I just think I think he probably thinks he can get a bit more out of Mainu because he's got young legs and what he's done in England and all of that. But when it really comes to it, Casemiro is Casemiro. Like, he's Casemiro for a reason. He's been at Real Madrid doing what he's doing. He never was fast then. It's just the way he plays. It opens up things for us, and no one else can do that in the side. So put him in there. Ugarte will do his running for him. It's not a problem. He'll be much more of a goal threat. He'll play them one-time
What is
balls
that?
forward.
What was that?
See, Mainu don't play them one-time balls forward.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't. Like, have to get there early to give your attacker best chance of being favourite to everything. I got Shackley this time.
Structural Mastery says, keep Ahmad and sell the rest regardless of being able to replace them. We need a very hard reset.
Run!
It's been too long, man.
That's ridiculous.
That's Manu, isn't it? Trying to play the ball again.
How fucking
The
ambitious
Hollywood passes, but yet we can't do the small ones.
Right foot. Right.
Here we go.
Look, again.
Why?
You're right.
What the freak was that? You've just been dropped for not being good enough.
And then you come on and
get
play
an opportunity.
Shit.
You use your right foot like you're not that kind of player.
He is a danger, and I like Garnacho, but he got to step up a bit today of all days.
Who is the right-footed player who only uses right and is sick with it right, like Beckham and stuff? The only people you say, listen, use your right all day long, mate. Forget everything else. This guy is just like every pass, near enough, left foot pass. I mean, doesn't ever use his left. Come on, man, you got to use it.
What's happening today then, Scotty? Is this our players? Everyone's giving it grief. Our players not good enough. Did we set up not well enough? Are we still adjusting to the manager's new system? Is there a blame for the manager today, Scotty? Is there a blame for more on the players?
It's a mixture of both, as far as I'm concerned. Personally, I would like now, after he's been there, over a month, close to 2 months.
Get wide.
Which way we go, we're going.
Put him in. Put him in. Oh, strike it anyway. Okay.
Oh my days.
Just doing a bit better there. But what's he been there 2 months now? This is seventh game, is it, in charge?
A lot of games.
So by now you'd think that we start settling into more of a sort of starting 11 that he's going to pick week in, week out. That didn't seem to be the case with Xerxes starting up front now. But I've sort of defended Xerxes and what he brings to the United team. But if we're looking at trying to put points on the board, evidently it isn't going to, get the ball in the back of the net with him up front. So you can point fingers at Amorim for maybe not starting with Højlund. But then you look at the games that are coming up. But the reason that why we're 3-0 down is for the players not being able to do the most simplest of things. We can go through all the goals. Mazraoui, we were singing his praises at the beginning. Look at this here, now they're going through on tap because they're not tracking men.
Oh.
I thought that was the fourth.
I thought that was the fourth then.
Mazraoui been like United's best player this season. Obviously susceptible mistakes. Doesn't need to dive in for the penalty. The set piece, the bad defending by Xerxes, you can't really account for that, but surely with the amount of goals we're conceding from set pieces, it needs to be addressed on the training field. And then the third goal, where Bruno Fernandes tries what people in the chat have been saying is a Hollywood ball, and there has been a lot of them.
We're losing it again.
Again, from Fernandes. And then Manu gets the ball, again, and just tries a cheeky little chip. When a pass would quite gladly do, just a nice easy pass. And then Bournemouth, who've got the tails up, go on and then score. And it's Martinez should be tracking his man back. It's all these little simple things that they're not doing right. And the problem is when you start making simple mistakes, they all add up to an absolute calamity. And that's what we got here, getting beat 3-0 by Bournemouth at home again.
I think the people need to play some of your thoughts into the dressing room. I think people need a bit of hard.
Listen, I'd be swearing a lot in there.
One more.
Come on. Oh.
Strike it.
Go on.
That's good. Bounce. Corner. Okay, good.
It doesn't matter. This is our 40th corner of the game.
Yeah, this is depressing. This will be our 13th corner, I believe. We put it on them a bit, but we're just not clinical enough. Yeah, you're right. 14th corner. Crikey. Oh.
He's got to do better there, Ahmad.
Shooting boots, mate.
Bought yourself some time as well by setting it up.
I just can't get over
He's having a bad day today. We don't finish shooting. He's not hitting the target at all. Bruno's not hitting the target at all. No one's hitting the target at all, are they?
18 shots.
No one.
19 shots, 5 on target. United fans leaving about 10 minutes to go.
We are up. We're down. We are up. We are down. There's positive results. There's negative ones. There's stuff where we seem to turn a corner, then we do a U, we go back to where we've all started. I can't quite get over what it's like, this sort of feeling for many United fans where you'll play a game against Bournemouth and you'll think we are better than what we were last year. You'd hope that we are better, and we're exactly the same.
You don't know where to go from that. The thing that's going to happen now, though, is all the questions around Marcus Rashford. Are only going to be amplified either in the match today tonight or on social media and on the papers tomorrow.
But what's
and
that going to do though? Like him playing, it's the same for us. It's the same. I don't think it's going to change much. Love that, Ahmad. Come on,
stuff.
one more. Good work though.
Oh. Not bad.
See, we're all right there, just outside the 18-yard box.
Not bad.
Fake.
You know, like the third quarter of the pitch, just before we reach the danger area. We're all
Yeah.
right passing the ball around there, but when it comes to doing anything in the
absolutely.
box,
And what he should have
creating
done
chances.
there, what he should have done is he should have just like cut back. Was he going a bit too fast to be able to cut back there?
Yeah.
Though? I don't know.
Keep your comments coming in. Smash the like button as well. I did say 1,000 likes would get us a goal. That was clearly a lie. I apologise.
Got
So
them a
many
goal.
of you, so many of you using the comment section as therapy, just to get it all out of your system. Let me have a look what's going on here. No one can repair this club now, says Mike Lee. Pony 888 says the sooner that you deluded United fans start to accept in the days of being an elite club are finished, the easier it's going to be. Trust me.
Still hurts to lose. It doesn't matter what happens.
Still is to lose. We're not buzzing. We're not going to be sat here going, buzzing 3-0. That's what we expect. We don't. Not many clubs want to get beat 3-0 at home, so we're not going to accept it, are we? We have lost 4 out of the last 5. Is that true? Premier League games, is that?
Oh my days. Oh my days. Just get it up.
I think you might be right.
Ah,
No, it's not
no.
true. Stop,
Manon! Sorry.
stop making stuff up in the chat then, you little spuds.
Good runners in behind now. Lay him off. There we go. Find him again. Trying to, at least trying to link play nicely. My gosh.
People saying the Xmas hat's pissing them off now. Sorry. Sorry, we cannot start Xerxes Delo needs replacing. And
Why they hit first time?
Oh, again
What
we
is
hit over the
this?
target. What the?
Ball flying over and over
He
and
either hits that
over.
first time or passes it over to his Ahmad on the right hand side.
I think he should shoot, but like, my gosh, we're just got no shooting boots on today.
Like bang.
Try and side foot that bottom corner, mate, or mid corner, whatever.
Exactly, Joe.
Nothing.
Exactly.
I'm just feeling all over the place. It's not what I wanted to do here. I've got Sunday club tonight, big Sunday club, Christmas night out. I'm going to be in the mood for it. Everyone's going to be asking what's up. Half of them are City fans that I'm going out with. I suppose I can give them a bit of stick, can't I? This is from Craig, who's been a member for 27 months. I've just tuned in since I was doing some last minute shopping. WTF is going on.
19 shots, 5 on target, so it's down
Bournemouth.
to 1 in 4 now.
Yeah, Bournemouth were just taking us to school, really.
This second
They
half
haven't
feels
really
like
needed
it's
to. They
tried.
haven't really taken us to school. We're just giving them a win, really.
They've not got out.
Really?
Yeah, third gear, these lot.
They've not even tried, and they've got 3-0. Not even tried.
People are saying some people paid 66 quid to watch this
Really?
because of the new price structure. Kids have paid
Demand your
66
refund.
quid to watch this.
Demand your refund. Seriously.
Yeah.
This is poor. This is very poor. We've got Collier, Casemiro and Evans to come on. And
Is that what's happening? Oh.
No, I'm saying they're the ones that are left.
Do you think you could have made more subs?
Yeah? Why not?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Is there 5 done already?
No, Yoro and Anthony and...
There's 3 on, innit?
Yoro's on,
Garnacho.
That's what I mean.
Euro.
Anthony's not on, is it?
No.
No.
Euro,
that's
Garnacho and...
Anthony, sorry. Hoyland.
Who's that coming off? That's for them. Euro, Garnacho and... Who's the other guys coming? What are we thinking here? Hoyland. Of course.
Tonis. I mean, I get these comments, but thank you for being a member for 34 months. Tonis says we should... I can't get over this. We should get relegated at this point. Let's get a proper restart to our club.
You don't need to get relegated to get a restart.
Look at how other teams have built. How other teams are going for it. There's money to be spent, yeah. You can restart without going to the Championship.
That will be difficult. You don't want to be messing around now.
Yeah, there's so many games, so much going on. Anyway. Should have kept Rude. Well, Rude's currently getting beat 3-0 at Wolves to Leicester.
But we can't feel that, though, can we?
We can't feel that.
So we just keep saying, yeah.
Why? Just advanced. Why did Casemiro replace Ugarte? I don't know why he doesn't like Casemiro that much.
He needs to play. We need to get some minutes out of him because he's got bits about him that we don't have in the rest of the players. Mainu's a good player coming through still, but we can't rely on him as our first choice yet. He needs to still learn his game.
Oh, come on, man.
Man, we've got a tricky 2 games to finish this year. Wolves away, and they're on that new manager bounce at the minute. And then Newcastle, who are currently doing all right.
Well, Wolves away is always a draw, isn't it?
Isak hat-trick.
Philip Owen with a super chat says, absolutely embarrassing. We've spent billions to get absolutely nothing. Yeah. I think we're getting trolled by other fans of other clubs.
Fair play to him.
Oh, ref! Play him in!
Play on!
Oh, no.
It's all going on. Bruno's furious.
Just let it play until
Fernandez's hands in the air. We have got literally seconds left of normal time, and then I don't know. I mean, there's nothing's really happened in the second half apart from
2 minutes.
Bournemouth just tapped 2 goals in and got away with it. Scored great goals.
We've had a couple of chances.
We've had a couple of chances.
We should have done a lot better with. Harlan forced a decent save from the keeper.
Yeah.
And had another shot that he dragged wide. And I think that was more than
Xerxes
did everything. Yeah, Garnacho 1-on-1. But that's 3 chances that you've got to be scoring one of those. 20 shots we've had on target now, I think. We've not got 1 goal.
No, this hurts. This hurts that we haven't really... We've had chances. We just squandered a whole load of clear chances today.
Look.
And we're just sloppy in our possession. Sloppy. It's just sloppy.
Mainu's not a good
Not
game
efficient
today,
at all. Yeah, I know.
Look at that.
My days.
Oh. Right. We're going to obviously be doing a review of this, really getting into not just my thoughts, Scottish thoughts, but a deep dive into your complaints and your feelings about the fact that the final game before Christmas, we have gotten beat currently 3-0 to Bournemouth. An identical result of what I think was one of our worst games last year. One that I thought may never happen again.
It was. And they were the better side that day. But it's not even like they're the better side today. Like we're slightly a better team, but somehow we're 3-0 down.
Stu English says 2025 has to be better. Murd says, Joe, take your hat off. I'm keeping this on. Aaron says, we are cursed.
Right, get it in the box!
Oh!
How have we not scored?
What's fucking Maguire doing breakdancing on the penalty spot?
How have we not
Trying
scored?
to get the ball in the net.
No time for dancing.
How have we not scored?
I don't know, that was a very scrappy little incident in the box there. I'm going to sneeze again. Apologies. I'll go over this way.
Yeah. Make sure.
Hey.
You've got quite a gentle sneeze, haven't you,
Yeah,
Joe, for a big chap?
I can really go for it if you want me to.
Yeah.
Probably could get the world's loudest sneeze.
Just get 1 goal back. Just 1. Just to say, yeah, at least we can do something.
LMP22KZ says, is it better if we sold Garnacho and Kobe now while they have massive value and bring in money for the players that are ready now? Too much inexperience. Someone's replied to that saying, are you nuts?
Do you think you're getting how much money for Garnacho? You're buying potential, not...
It's still got some level there, though.
It's
Sacrifice chokes to the
It's got a
Christmas
large
elves.
ceiling that it can fulfil, but at the moment...
55, 60,
You reckon? And what are you getting for Marcus now, 40 mil?
25, 30. I think about 40 mil, 45.
40 mil for Marcus. And I think probably get someone for Garnacho.
Oh? Keep it like that. Do you think? So you'd shift that and then spend it on players that are like shit hot right now?
Do that. I think there's an ability there, and we can definitely get Garnacho to do what Amorim wants, but he's massively wasteful, man. And his decision making in the final thirds, bobbins.
People are leaving Old Trafford and getting into the chat already. Charlie, Waffles, Tennis. I paid £66 for this garbage. Francis Stevens says the chickens have come to roost.
So he's at the game.
He's probably just left the game. Got on to us,
and then
to us, and not just messages to us.
£66, mate, for the Bournemouth match.
No, you think you might get a little win. You know, Christmas atmosphere. Do you think they did carols maybe?
Oh no, that's not
come off it, man. The thing is, they were actually better, you know, in the first half when they were 1-0 up. Like this second half, we've really probably been more.
One well worked goal, and then obviously the penalty. Oh, crikey!
Fuck it. What the hell is this, Ethan?
Sex dating in Manchester.
This all your history on here now.
What's that, Ethan?
Yeah.
You know.
What's sex dating?
I don't know. Click it. Thousands. Have you read that? Read the line underneath it. Thousands of girls. That's so many.
Everton 0-0, hasn't it? Ended, I think.
0-0 against.
Here we go. Come on. Offside.
Is every other game 0-0 as well? 3-0. I know we keep saying that, but I mean the other ones as well.
United.
As in Fulham, Southampton, that's 0-0. Yeah. But what score is Wolves Leicester again? Sorry, 3-0, yeah. He talks so much shit.
Is he not even updating?
Yeah, he's keeping me updated. He's also trying to wind me up as well. Oh, by the way, if you stick on this stream, you'll automatically go to our review. So just stay here and we will be doing that review.
Game over.
Game over, done. Right, instant reaction to Man United getting beat 3-0. Sky, over to you. Rant, do what you want.
Rant, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that anyone was expecting before the game, and I've probably been more guilty than others, thinking that the match against City, and United are back. Okay, we got beat by Spurs, you know, but we fought back into that game. Today really did hark back to the Ten Hag days and was a replica of the 3-0 defeat at Old Trafford that we faced under him. Bournemouth weren't fantastic, but they didn't need to be because we were tepid at best. 20 shots on goal, couldn't get in the net once, and then a comedy of errors that led to their goals, and we were just making so many mistakes with the ball, and we didn't need to.
Nathan, your thoughts please on that.
Disappointing. Very poor performance in terms of finishing. It's just, I think it probably got the team set up a little bit wrong. But there's still a long way to go. And this is going to happen along the way, 100%. We're going to lose games where we've had probably the most clear-cut chances in a long time. Bruno should have maybe 2 easily. Garnacho went through 1-on-1. You've had Ahmad, who's had his shooting boots and not on today as well. So many people shot over and wide when they should be shooting and hitting the target. And another day we should be able to be in this game. Even if it was 3-3 from our stupid mistakes, let them score 3. At least we should have some goals on the table. But again, it's one of them things where Amorim just got to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's his best 11, because Casemiro, for me, needs to be in here.
I agree. Nathan, thank you very much. Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me Mum's Law. No, you can find me Mum's Law.
On socials? What you are?
Yeah, it's Nathan Ellington 9.
Lovely.
X, is it? On X now? Is that what it's called?
Jazz.
Yeah,
Scotty?
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
In a pub.
Right, we're in the WatchAlong. By the way, this isn't it. This isn't all we're going to be talking about at the end of the game. Stick on this stream. We'll bring you the breakdown of our thoughts when we chat about Man United getting beat 3-0 at home to Bournemouth. Thank you very much for watching this. We'll be back very shortly, so stick on this stream. We'll see you in a bit.